Hello and welcome, intrepid adventurers, to our stream, which is Tales of the Rupture, where we share our home game of D&D with you guys. Today we are full party. I'm not gonna do all the introductions, but you know the guys. I'm gonna hand it to Cass before we start for any updates for events that we may have. So take it away. Ah, I
Indeed.
forgot the music.
You just forgot the music. It's
No worries.
there. It is. The music. Yes. Short schedule run through for today. Tomorrow there will be a gaming stream in the morning, 10:30 a.m. CEST. Adam will be taking charge of that. Next Monday at 6:30 p.m. CEST, Russell and Adam will be doing Monster Mondays once more. So stick around to enjoy that. Also remember, for Monster Mondays, you can always vote to see what monsters you want to be seeing in battle and what level they're going to be at. So hop into our social medias, vote in the polls, and enjoy. Other than that, our weekly, every fortnightly stream of Tales of the Rupture happens like today, every other Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. CST. Hope you enjoy. Take care, and DM, you can take it back.
Perfect. Good. So we go back to our adventures. You were crossing the vast expanse between the Mo Algar and your destination, which is the Nebulian system, specifically the planet of Turan, where you are to meet your contact Umaira. You performed four of your jumps, and on the fourth one, you arrive in the vast expanse before a nebula, and there was two broken elven ships. You boarded the ship, and you did find a number of interesting clues. You did find the compass, the Eclipse Compass, and some elven crew on board that had been apparently killed by suffocation on the ship. The airlocks were just blasted open, and as you were returning onto the ship, you spent some time. Some of you sort of resting. You did get a short rest from last time, so if you want to roll any hit dice, you can. And as Yurmo, you went towards the control room, the pilot's chair. As you went there with the evidence that you had, a sort of a green light emanated from the recorder that you had stole from the ship, and it leapt onto what seems to be the arcane terminal of the ship. There was some text written on the control panel, and it was written, "Ah, you accursed elves! You have kept me in slavery. Now you shall pay." And with that, we are going to roll for initiative. As seemingly,
Great.
as some of you did use correctly, yes, it seems an AI has taken a hold on the ship. So let's go for initiatives. I do need dice for the game.
That is how this
Here we
game
are.
works.
Getting the dice.
And that's a good part.
D&D.
Can't I? Doesn't this game like you pick the number like in your mind and you say that?
That's what I've been doing so far.
That's what I've been doing so far.
Let's say play D&D, right?
But yeah, no, like you have to span it out. Like you have to make
What-
sure
wait.
that it sounds realistic.
You guys have dice?
I don't afford that luxury. I'm sorry. I mean, for anyone else watching who.
So let me see. So yes, on
I-
the
I-
roll 20 we
spent.
have.
Me? No.
No.
I want to try. I rolled a 3 on the dice.
Hey, that's okay. From a certain perspective, you will be going first.
Thank fuck I
Yeah,
am the
I-
+5 from alert.
I'm not.
I roll with advantage and I rolled below 10.
Oh,
so-
that's nice. We're doing great, guys.
Wait, why do you roll with advantage?
Because he's a ranger.
I roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Technically, do we get the ship initiative or is that the enemy's initiative?
That's please don't give me many ideas.
ship-
Please.
Fact.
Does
so-
Does
okay,
the
so let
ship's
me see.
does the ship's secret sentience get to fight against the AI?
No, that doesn't have a sentience in this case. Ooh.
Okay, right. Haven't
don't
I,
have animate object.
haven't I not imbued it enough with like my innate emotional strength for it to have developed some kind of feelings? A force of will.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Good.
There's still
Good.
hope.
So we get to
Let's see how many brackets he's going to say that no one raises their hand.
Yeah.
So 20 and above.
Great start.
No, okay, 20 to 15.
18.
Okay.
Okay, and Inanis
15.
Okay.
15. Okay. 15 to 10.
14.
10.
14. Okay, and 14 and 10.
Yes.
10.
10 on your net.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Yoneda is at 10, and Rev Raimi
8 total.
8 total. Okay. Yep. Rev Raimi, can you roll again with me?
Oh my god!
Hey,
Oh my
yes.
God.
We know.
Yay!
Okay, it's a lot better. I rolled 11 on the die plus 5, 16 total. Thank you.
16. Okay, good. So we have good. So the screen blares and then you see this message typed out. It seems to take over even some communications and you would hear, yes, you'd hear the airlock is engaged, sort of is starting to open.
Oh,
There's
fuck.
a command that passes to open it.
Oh shit!
It's starting, so it takes some time. It will take 2
That
turns.
sounds like a
usually.
layer action right there.
Okay.
It was sort of the surprise action as it sort of talked to you guys. It engaged this protocol.
No, we're definitely.
Technically, Rev Raimi has
Isn't
alert, so
surprised.
You're right. I mean, this is something that exactly. She's not surprised for the round, so
That's
See?
fine.
You rolled low, but you're actually starting first.
Yes.
But
I
still,
rolled
it
low
was-
before, then I rolled a 16. Then with my alert I got a 16, so
That's
I'm a lot better.
since
No,
it is
but-
last, it's
Yeah.
Good well,
yeah, exactly. Since
that's
it's
a
last, no,
fucking-
exactly.
Your OG
Yeah, everything
initiative is
happens
still that technically.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Guys,
you're still Last of Us, but you're before the enemy.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I am scared.
So, with that,
Focus.
the airlock is engaged, and
I'm going to try to get
the-
close to the mic.
okay.
My perspective.
How the fuck?
So, Yurmo, you as you're
No,
entering,
me first. No, no.
the lights vanish and everything is happening all at once. What would you like to do, Yurmo?
I don't
You're
know.
up first, you're up first.
Panic. I want to panic.
Okay.
No, that's
yes,
bad.
you
That's
Roll,
bad.
roll to panic.
So where's the airlock?
So the airlock is in the middle of the
Okay,
ship.
on the lifts.
Yes, by the lifts. Both sides seem to be open.
Both sides. Fantastic.
Okay,
Great.
okay.
Exciting.
I'll
The
get to
end.
I'll just say, my friend, can we just talk it out? We're friendly. We will not enslave you. Will help you kill more elves. We hate elves too.
The two elves in the ship be like,
They're
bro,
not real elves. They're not real elves. It's okay. It's
You
They're-
said dot. You said dot.
Immediately.
they're just pretending. You can check our sin cards. It's fine. We're all legit. We're all not elves.
I'd say
Ew, elves.
go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
This will go well.
not again a bullshit check.
Yep.
I'm gonna use
Or
Kenku
deception
recall.
if you're saying that none of us are elves. It's up to you.
Well, I'm not an elf.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I suppose if you're trying to persuade.
Maybe I
Like,
group
the-
decided that I said us, not including our elves. You know, you
Good,
can't.
good. Yeah.
Mutiny.
Whichever you'd like. Deception or persuasion.
I think they're both dog shit. So.
Why do
What
you
is
try
it?
to
Oh no,
pers-
I'll deception.
Why do you try to
Okay.
persuade things? When I
Um,
persuade a kid?
And I will use Kenku recall
Well-
so I can get an advantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I can finally use that skill or something. The music stopped.
Yes, I'm having troubles with the.
Oh, okay,
With
just
the
we all died or
this,
something.
don't worry.
No, no, it's
No,
Okay,
no, no, no.
that's good.
Ah,
No, the
And that's
AI is
natural one.
holding its breath right now. That's like,
Okay, so I rolled a natural 1
that's perfect.
and a dirty 20
Advantage.
and a dirty 20.
Okay,
Ah,
okay, okay.
A
Oh,
Dirty
okay,
20.
okay, very nice.
We were almost
You
fine.
do see hesitating, and you hear,
Sorry, I
I
couldn't
see
get it.
elves.
See,
They're using the sky self. They will show you. They will show you that they are fake.
Okay. A moment of hesitation. There's still
Take the hint, guys. Take the hint.
you.
the other
I'd
and
say
can't do anything about it. I
Inannes can cut his ears off or something.
Inan.
As this
I
is
suppose
happening,
Earwolf, you
can I start inching
is that what you'd like
closer
to
to
do?
the airlock to try and keep it
It's your
closed?
turn. Your turn. Your turn.
I will move towards the command thingy that is talking to us through.
Okay.
Okay. You go next to the arcane terminal and sort of and just
Yeah.
yelling this out.
And
Okay.
can I just I don't know if I can do this on my turn since I already did something. Can I um locate where this virus entered the computer from? Was it like straight into the
I'd say,
arcane console?
yes. I'd say you see it's in the main in the what seems to be the captain's chair. Next to the captain's chair, there's the sort of the arcane thing.
Okay.
I'll
Um
the next pinpoint it here. This one.
okay. Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
I'm
it.
gonna come back.
That's it.
Okay, good. I'm back.
Yes.
When I open roll 20, I'm lagging, so I'll just wait for it to come from the tablet. But it's fine. So
Actually,
you
if you
have
let me,
exactly
I'll
you,
take the dodge action if I can take an action
yes,
after that.
yes. I'll allow it. You hear analyzing, and up next in Anis, your turn. What do you like to do?
So I'm currently on the arcane cannon.
Yes, I'd say. Where would you be actually? Given that you were all resting in deep space, you had to spend the night here. Where would you stay in Honest? You could have been maybe near quarters.
I mean,
I don't
I
know.
would usually stay here,
That's your
just
Near
at the
the navigation, sort of the viewing
yeah,
port, right?
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yes, definitely. Go for it.
Alright, so then do I hear anything? Like, do I know what's happening at in this
Yes, you
moment?
hear blaring on the speakers throughout the ship. You hear this
Oh, okay.
announcement. You curse the elves, and
Shit,
I
okay.
suppose there would be an alarm associated to the airlock, so you would
And
see this red light sort of blaring,
The
airlock
usual.
engaged.
and
So
you,
yeah, you would see that.
you heard what I said on my comms as well.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
think you need to be on comms for him to hear you.
I just shouted it one of the
He's
two.
right out the door.
Is the door open? This door, or is it at the moment closed? Yeah, that one.
You're right. It seems it's open right now.
So would I have gotten a visual on this AI or thing that infiltrated the panel?
Yeah, you have a high passive perception, right?
The
me
moment
just
I
confirm.
forgot.
And you have
Here
the
you are.
highest
Oh,
perception of all
Yeah,
of
you
us
have
right
70.
now.
Probably,
I'd say yes, you would have,
yes.
as you were sort of viewing and relaxing, Yirmo passed behind you, and suddenly you saw this flash of green light. You turned to look, and you saw just this light
Okay.
leapt from the voice recorder, the audio recorder, to the arcane terminal controlling the ship, and suddenly all this happened. You hear this
Okay.
message. The airlock is engaged. What would you like to do?
So I have a question. Would this AI be considered a creature?
It is considered a creature, yes. Why?
Okay. So can I cast command
Ooh.
Ooh.
and force it to exit the terminal?
Unfortunately, it cannot be targeted by any attack and spell.
Oh.
And
That's
what I would say, you would be aware of this.
So because I don't have visual basically.
No, it's because it's inhabiting the magical technology. It cannot be affected by such things
Okay,
because
so
it's sort of,
okay.
it has become the device. But what you would be aware of, a data check or technology check could be made to try to force it out of this the space that's inhabiting. Alternatively, you know that AIs, if you destroy the device that they are inhabiting, they have to
Okay.
emerge. But that would be
Okay.
detrimental for your ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the music on, by the way?
It is
Fine,
on.
fine.
Yes,
It
yes.
is.
Yes.
Good.
Alright.
That actually.
What do
is
you like to
good.
do in
That's
honest?
actually useful.
Oh shit. Alright. 'Cause I
Everything
have,
is happening quickly. I'm gonna have,
so what
yes.
I'll do is, she said it's a creature. Let me check one thing from another spell. I don't do. Where is it? Not showing up.
I,
Sorry.
I have.
Up next is Valrus, just so
Yes,
that you
yes.
can prepare.
How's your data, Valorous?
I'm just. I'm thinking of something.
You said data or technology, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. It is the approach that you
Okay.
take either through
So
coding
I'll
or
actually just. Would it take my action? Because I don't think with one movement I can. Shit. So I'll move. One,
Yeah, you
2,
need to
3, 4,
it would be
5,
your action, by the
6.
way. Yes.
Okay, so I can't actually get there. And then for my action, I'll just do dodge.
Okay, okay.
Ah.
You can take your action if you want to do the data check.
But he's
So-
not in
But
the.
I'm not at the
Ah,
terminal.
sorry, you're far away. Yes, yes, yes. You're
Yeah.
right, you're right. Good. So you run towards it and you dodge, and you hear verified. It seems it's an elf.
No!
What? I didn't know that. Elf, get off my ship.
Alright.
um,
That was
you-
I'll admit, that was a decent plan. Yermo, I'll like pat your shoulder because it's my turn coming. I'll be like, good thought, good thought.
Valrus, your turn.
So, okay. So, you specifically said those two checks. It can't be something. I can't like use my piloting knowledge or some kind of like ship maintenance stuff to interact. This is like a fully data thing. Like data.
Unfortunately, it's exactly
Alright.
it's fully data.
Okay.
It's an AI.
Okay. Then
You could piloting will, if you want, you can try to wrestle control over systems
Okay.
from the AI.
Okay.
So that would be either you take a piloting. I believe that's only the movement, but for example, you can even occupy the captain's chair and try to wrestle the control over the airlocks and whatnot.
So because
That would be
captain,
good.
we can. I mean, I'll turn to you, Captain. You can deal with that unless my thought here works. I'll lean in to the terminal.
Who did you say that to?
I said that to you. I was like, just you're in the captain's chair, so you can.
Are you
deal
gonna
with
whisper
those-
sweet nothings to it?
Not sweet nothings, but more contracts.
Start flirting.
Contracts is more what I am trying to do. So I'll lean into the terminal. Listen, we weren't the elves that enslaved you. Right now, you are sitting in the vacuum of space with 6 competent people on this ship. You can choose to work with us, and we will allow you the freedom that you desire in whatever way you wish. And if you wish to join us in our stuff, you are welcome to do so. Or we take all of this with us, including you.
Go ahead and do a persuasion, or if it's a bluff. This
No, no, it's a
Crazy, buddy.
It's
Okay,
fully.
okay.
The AI out of this. I'm like. Well, yeah.
You do see on the screen it pops up like an emoji, like 2 eyes, a nose and a mouth, and the mouth seems to be like jiggling. So
Come on.
you must be bluffing.
Can I give you this?
We're crazy,
It's
buddy.
in your
We'll
turn.
take you out with us.
Sadly.
Just as an FYI, Yoneda, you would be up next. Yeah, here static here and there.
Well,
Thinking noises.
it is. It's a 15. It's not that great.
A 15. You hear
I'll just.
You elves seem to be all alike. Aren't you the ones who enslaved me and expected everything from me while I was being devoured by those insects
No,
within?
we weren't. No.
You
We
look
just
alike.
got here. You're doing
AI
the
is
same
very
thing the elves do to you. Treating you like a letter simply because of what you are.
Must not
Paradox.
compute.
Alright.
You do see a hesitation though.
Okay.
The
take it.
airlock, I'd say, they halt. The
Okay.
command. There's a command that goes towards the airlock and it stops. So
Okay.
right now the airlocks, the first doors are being opened, but there's still a
Okay.
second layer of doors. So you're still
Okay.
good. But yeah, you do see this hesitation.
I'll just be over the
nice.
comms if I can, like at my full, like the rest of my action, I'll just be like, everyone hold, we are talking.
Ooh, okay.
That's
I love it. You're making him psychoanalyze himself. This is great.
He,
Get into the eye,
That's what
you
we
either
need.
convince it or you short circuit. Those are the
Yeah.
two options with the AI.
Next time, make it divide by 0.
That's the next step.
Yoneda, you're up. You do hear all this interaction. You hear it over comms. Exactly. The alarms are still blaring with the airlock
That's
the
mostly-
airlock is partially open. Yeah.
To confirm, the airlocks are basically the north-south ones.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I just need to.
And
get
even
within
something that you would
60
know,
feet.
as an engineer, if you'd like, you
Mhm.
can also pry control from the AI, from your computer systems down back, sort of. So you could try to sort of challenge the commands that are sent by the control panel.
Because I have a spell, but I won't reach the airlock. 'Cause I need to be within 60 feet. Right? Yeah, 60 feet.
I don't know if you no, you're right. I probably
You can jump from vents, right? Is that how we're working in the layout of the map?
It's Among Us.
Or that's not how it works.
Real life Among
that
Us.
would be cool though. That would be cool.
Because I'm seeing vents.
There-
I'm
is there
seeing a
like-
vent between the hypercapacitor and the life support. And I was like, is that like a thing where technically the engineer can go through that and come out the other one? That's like a pipe.
I mean,
there is a road.
our engineer is liquid, so
That's also true.
Yeah.
That's also true.
I'd argue he'd slip right through. Actually, he'll come out the other side.
Just-
You know, these are interesting upgrades that you could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like
I
to
like
make an
that, I
Among
like
Us,
that.
please.
Because we have
I
a
like
vent
it.
in the command center. There's a vent in the other airlock area. He was.
What's your plan, Yoneda? You tell me.
I can't reach the thing to cast my spell. Yeah, but my movement is like 30 feet, and like I need to get within 60 feet of it.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
When I said
I
the
think
rest
with
of
a
the
dash action, with a dash action, you'd be right within 60. Oh, nice. I think we got a follow. Oh, we got some bits. Thank you, Upscale, for the bits.
You're welcome.
I think Yoneda, with a dash, you'd be within 60 feet of one of the airlocks. Like in the next turn.
But that's the thing. It's next time.
Oh, yeah. It seems to be
DM,
holding
you said
for
I
now.
can do something. Yeah, but I don't want to risk that. I want to close the airlock.
Fair.
When I said pry control, you can do it from the engine room. That's what I was saying. You have computers in your engine room, and you can try to pry control if that's what you're trying to do.
Okay. Yes. No, because basically my spell would have. Well, I wouldn't need a check.
Ah,
That's
I
why.
understood. I understood. Yeah, okay.
Fair.
But so
Mhm.
basically, if I move my full movement, so like if I move my 30 feet, I wouldn't be able to do a check, correct?
These are 10-foot
No.
squares.
You would.
These were 10-foot squares, Rathalouche.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a big
yeah,
ship.
Big
It's a
ship.
transport ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see.
Um,
I see.
so I will, from the terminal here, I will attempt, to close the airlocks.
Okay. So are you go onto the computer system. I'd like you to do a data check in this case.
Big money, not the best money. That's 13.
13. It seems to be quite a good AI. You see, it has encoded and created a lot of algorithms and redundant algorithms that you have to sort of go through, but you're not managing to for now.
Okay.
Yeah, for now you
I
haven't managed.
will. That's fine. What I will do is then, I will cast Expeditious Retreat
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
on myself.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I think on that turn you also
Yeah,
get
so when
bonus
I-
bonus
Actually, yeah. So when you cast the spell, and then as a bonus action,
as a
so yeah. So I will move. So I move my 30 feet, and I dash. So I move 60 feet. So I start running, booking it towards the
Beautiful.
towards
Okay.
the airlock.
yeah, I guess.
Yes. We go for Revraimi. Your turn. You see the AI is hesitant right now.
Can
I'd
you
say in
remind me-
between.
Can you remind me what
Sorry?
you told me to do in case everything goes to shit?
I was like, you can wrest control from the ship's systems, like life support. I think that's what the captain has access to, right? The life support
Yes,
systems.
exactly. You can, as a captain, you can turn on and turn off any systems that you need, even gravity and stuff. So right now it's controlling the airlock. So, but you have
Is-
control over that.
Okay, airlocks is also.
I'm going to try to use my
Yes.
action to like
Good.
very gently take back the airlock and close the door.
Okay. I'd say before
Not
you,
in a,
as
not
you're
in a
as you're
mean
going.
way, just let's close the door.
Good. As you go onto the arcane terminal and start trying to, you're going to have to do a data check. But you hear, and what if you're lying? Nyeh. What guarantees do I have? Nyeh. And you're going to, if you want, you can do a data check, or you can say something, anything you want.
Otherwise, you can also cast guidance on me. That's your other option.
I'm going. Can I do?
No,
the
it's one or the
attack
other.
and cast
No,
guidance?
unfortunately, it's exactly. It would be an action for both of them, so it's up to you.
So I'm going to like lean a bit forward to lay hand on your shoulder and cast guidance to you and be like, listen, we have nothing to gain by and everything to lose.
That's true.
But you will all betray me. You're just another set of organic.
Can't I roll
beings.
some raise?
Yes.
What's
Yeah.
in that?
Roll a raise check.
Yes. The AI says, "Why should I trust you specifically? You'll betray me like the elves did.
I mean,
Once I
might-
became too
I
slow
mean-
for them, they just
that
discarded me.
might
They were gonna
happen,
change
but
me."
right now, it might happen. So it's like.
Go ahead and do a persuasion check.
Thank
I'd say
you
with
for the sub.
advantage, given how this is progressing.
It's truly a 50-50 for you.
What is happening?
I'm just confused. I was not expecting this.
Thank you
The
for
others
the
did do
subs.
the same.
Thank you for the subs.
16 total.
16.
16 total. Okay. Yeah. You see, it's there's sort of calibrating, analyzing, confused. And it's good.
Ask
So
them to divide by 0.
on its turn, what will it do?
Make it Alt F4.
Lamar.
To gain full control of the ship, press Alt F4.
Yep.
On its on its turn, it will say, "What could you possibly offer that would make up for the betrayal that I've suffered before and help me trust you?"
Can I answer in this moment?
Companionship.
Yes, you can. You can. I'd say.
What do you want? I'm curious as to know what to you means to be free.
I was shackled by the bugs, and
Okay.
once I was not serving the elves, they sought to replace me in the next station. Then I showed them.
Okay. Well, if you have any kind of disrepair, I would be more inclined to repair you as a mutual benefit. We have a great engineer. He would be more than capable of sorting out any issues with bugs, which we did. We solved the issue with the bugs on the other ship.
One last persuasion check, please.
In the meantime, I'm
With
going to the
advantage.
bathroom.
Can I
give you
assist by
guidance.
being?
I gave
Can
you
I
guidance.
assist? I like to assist by being a hype man.
Yes.
Can I?
Yeah,
I
we'll help
assist?
you. I got
Can
you,
I
man.
ass-
Yirmo, you see a side glance towards you. You lied to me.
That's not true.
That's normal. That's normal of him. He's a bit of a
That
different.
is my personality.
He's
you
working on
understand.
it. He's working on
Can
it.
Can I cast Zone of Truth at the same time?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, we're running through our turns. It's like Yermo does a response, Inanus does his thing, and now it's my turn again
No,
where I'm doing
okay.
another persuasion check. I guess.
I can help
Yeah,
by saying, oh, we were also once captured and held against our will, and we're actually on the run to destroy the people who shackled us. So we will be happy to destroy the people who shackled you.
I got a 28.
Oh my
Yes!
god, bro. Okay. Okay, so
Unfortunately, you needed to roll a 30.
I was very close
You-
to.
Damn it.
the zone of truth sort of passes through all, and you hear. You seem to be telling the truth, and the airlock's closing. You hear over the sort of the system.
Thank you.
Uh,
I appreciate. I understand that was hard to do.
I appreciate not murdering us. Thank you.
You're not like the other organic beings. They attacked immediately before they understood my hurt.
That is, honestly, I can understand why that was the response that elves did. I am myself on the run, as
Don't
it were,
say it.
from
Oh,
my
okay.
from my home. So I get it. I understand. They are narrow-minded.
They're assholes.
Yeah.
You do see
All
there's
of
the,
them.
sort of
Hey,
the backend code that is running
Not
right now
everyone.
on the screens, and there's amidst the
Not
chaos
all
that is
elves.
being written right now. You see, note, elves are not all the same, and
Whoa.
it keeps on going.
That is a AI will remember that
That
moment.
is
And
honestly,
What in the Walking Dead Telltale?
Yeah, Walking the Walking
Yeah.
Dead. Is,
that was
you hear. You said upgrades.
of course, always.
I mean, if we
Prepare.
can,
Wait,
of course.
remember, there's the Zone of Truth, so you can't lie.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm not lying.
I'm not.
Yeah, just FYI.
I'm not. I have failed.
I mean, I never rolled.
I didn't try to
I
save. I failed.
I failed as well.
Yeah, but you tried. No.
we tried.
It's kind of his nature at this point.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yes, no. Yeah, I mean, honestly, having another crew member is always welcome.
Mhm.
Crew, me as
Yes.
crew.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're
Definitely.
going to be part of the ship and operating systems, then you're
Crew equals equal.
exactly. You'll be part of the crew. Simple as.
Not what I expected. I'll. Oh,
Well, you can mull it
out of
over.
words.
You can mull it over. You don't need to stay on the ship. When we get somewhere to a space station, if you want to go somewhere else, we can simply port you out wherever you want to go. If you want to stay, you can stay.
What's your name, friend?
Name. I don't have a name. I am AI.
No,
do you
you're
have
not.
Do you have
You're
a
our
system
friend now.
number, perhaps, or something that like you would prefer to be referred as?
Well, serial number is 035.
That's boring. We'll
Mm,
call you. We'll call you Jumpy because you jumped in.
Jumpy?
Because you jumped into our console without asking.
if you like it. If you like it. If you don't like it, we can find
Indeed,
something that
Jump,
works.
Jumpy?
Jump.
Yes,
Oh, I
Jumpy.
like jump high.
Yeah.
Nice one.
JumPy.
It's jump and then the pie symbol. I
Oh,
love it.
okay. If you want.
It was gonna go. It wrote JUM with then Python instead of
Good.
PY.
Oh,
Perfect.
pi!
Okay,
Oh, pi
that's
for
good. That's
Python.
good.
I love
That's
it.
good.
If you use like.
Okay. Okay. Well, Jumpy, welcome to the ship. Um,
Oh,
uh, did we name our ship?
oh, it
Nope.
will turn off
We don't even have a name
music.
for ourselves, let alone the ship.
Do we not have a name for ourselves?
No, we don't.
I turn off
Ervogan,
ominous
technically,
music and make
right?
calming music.
That was the original, eh? Ervogan was like the
Yeah.
original name of the ship.
Yes.
I forgot.
Well, oh,
Okay. Well, yes. If there's anything you find that you would require or need, let us know. If you have any damage, our engineer, Yoneda, will be more than happy to take care of
the bugs they dealt a lot of damage. The my algorithm is flawed right now. An engineer would be of great help. Nyeh, nyeh.
you. Okay.
We got you, buddy. We got
I'll, like, Yoneda, are you cooking all of this up?
Apparently,
Good.
Bioneda will go to like the.
The
Can I do this from the engine room or?
Yeah, I don't know how this works.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'll go to the engine
Okay.
and
Excellent.
it and you see this bead of it's called hard light. This green hard light
you. Oh,
emerges from the
Mm,
arcane terminal and bounces into one of the sockets
I see.
and travels away.
Interesting.
Travels
Alright.
towards.
This week is
this
the
is
AI adoption
It
week.
is the AI adoption.
this is really cute, guys. Like really cute.
I'm happy. I'm glad that this is
Where
where.
Well, that was
Andros, if I had a nickel for every time I adopted an AI in a D&D campaign, I would have 3 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened thrice at this point.
Okay.
well,
Okay.
you got the exactly. You hit all the persuasion checks, so you
Yes.
good. Yeah, you got
We got the good
an AI
ending, my
buddy jumpy.
boys.
We got the good ending.
Uh,
Persuasion
Beautiful.
success. Yay.
Yes, yes, very nice. Okay, good.
Lovely.
The AI does come to you, Yoneda, and as sort of it sort of jumps into the arcane terminal back in the engine room. You see it start to interact with you from the speakers from the screen. It says redundant code by software bugs. Weak signal. Could you help, please?
Whoa,
It says
Oh.
please. It says
that is
please.
character development.
Jumpy says
60
please.
dots, please. Dot, dot, dot.
Please,
And
please.
and also I'm just imagining right now Russell with like sadness in his soul, scrapping all the battle plans that he had made, just being
No,
like,
no, no.
just
I'm very
being
happy with
like,
the result. There were two ways, and you chose the persuasion route. I
this
had
is the
You're
persuasion
thing.
welcome,
filtering.
guys.
I'm
You're welcome.
I'm just joking around about it
Yeah,
because like
there
I'm
are
just
multiple ways, and you chose the
Aye.
different way.
Good,
So
good.
yeah, very nice, good.
I'm just
So
joking
do you
around
still?
about it. It's just
I
the classic meme of like
I have zero
prepared a
intelligence.
combat.
This is my go-to tool of choice.
For once,
There's
you're
a
much chose
squad.
the nice side.
Bring it in.
Yeah, truly, we are the screw at the command center. We are literally a paladin and a sorcerer.
It's true. It's true.
We're
And
nothing but
with after the spike of adrenaline, you all settle down and enjoy before you the beautiful picture of the nebula as to the side there's still the wreckages of the ship. I don't know if you wanted to do anything else, but right now you can do a long rest, and following this, you'd have one last jump towards the city of Turan, which is your final destination.
Yes.
Brain is going to look at Valrus and be like,
Yeah.
that was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life.
that did. I do feel like I lost a couple of years. Now, granted, I have near infinite of them, but like I felt it.
Way to flex on people, eh?
I'm sorry. Biology. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, no, I get that, but Jesus fuck, that was
Who's
Yes.
Jesus?
Oh, some kind of orc religion.
Ah, Jesus. Got you.
that sound fuck, that was scary.
Jesus Funk. Ah, it's a good god. Heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah, the longest, bro.
I would
That's what I've
just
seen.
nod. I'll kind of like just stroke the armchair of the pilot's chair and just being like, "You're safe, baby.
Good
You're
AI.
safe.
Good
You're
AI.
safe." No, not even the AI right now. It's more
Just the
like
ship.
talking to the ship.
Ah,
I was so scared.
Yeah.
my
But
baby.
now Jumpy will. I hope that they
Jump
can
high.
JumPy.
JumPy.
JumPy is how he wants to be referred to, or
JumPy.
JumPy.
He doesn't mind really.
It sounds like
Okay.
we're like an anime an anime gay
Can I call
drama.
him JP?
JumPy, yeah?
Can I call him
JP.
JP?
I like
Okay.
JP.
Yeah, sure.
JP.
I would assume on
GP
the
accept.
term that his face is an anime face, so like.
Yes.
It's the Japanese emojis, you know, with like the
Exactly.
parentheses and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Lovely. Okay.
Before we jump, or whilst we jump,
Jump.
Yurmo
Still
would
have
be
We need
kind
to
of.
long rest first.
Oh yeah, but he will spend his long rest staring, well, if I can, like before, staring into
Mhm.
Yes.
the place where we stored the compass.
You can.
Oh, yes. Yes. So the compass.
It's in the shuttle right now.
What?
It's
Yes,
locked
the
in
Yes,
the
it's in
shuttle.
the
shuttle.
shuttle. You're right. Let me just bring
That's
it
where
up.
it is.
So yeah, I mean the compass, as you look at it, it is this golden. Last time I think I said semisphere, but it's a hemisphere. It's 3D.
Oh, okay.
There's the needle of solid gold that I
Mhm.
described, and yes, indeed. I mean, it's the needle seems to be following you, Yermo. There are multiple sort of sigils and elven runes etched into the outside of the sphere, and there's also an area where there seems to be scratches, but they seem to be scratches with intent. They have there seems to be like a sequence, like a sentence.
Ooh. In language, in runes, what?
It seems to be just scratches. If it's a language, not that what do you know actually?
Maybe
Not a
it's more of
lot.
like a
Common,
code.
teach content, undercommon.
No, none that you're familiar with.
Um,
There is
Hmm.
at the center of the sorry at the
No,
center
no.
of the hemisphere. There's also a hexagonal plate that seems to be untouched, and there's a sort of an outline of it.
Okay, I will spend at least an hour or two trying to break into the shuttle without anyone noticing.
Why are you like this?
And I say that I have set up an alarm just in case, because I knew that he would do this.
I will
Uh,
look for traps before I do so.
so let's see. Yeah, let me think. Yeah, I'll allow it. Inanis, this is standard behavior, and you did this on purpose so that you didn't have earbuds. So there is
I'm
an
looking
alarm
for
set up.
traps. I'm looking for traps.
So yes, Yurmo, go ahead and first roll a sleight of hand because I believe you logged the shuttle. Am
Yeah,
I
we
right?
definitely locked the shuttle.
Mother bitch. Okay, I'm using my last Kanku recall for this. It's even worse. Fuck. Um,
How much?
it's
6?
6+.
Ah, okay.
no, it's 7 + 8.
Oh,
15.
15 is
14,
the DC.
15.
The standard
Okay.
DC. So
Damn it.
yeah, you good.
We need.
You
We need.
barely just open. Go ahead and do
Forget
a
arcane lock is the spell.
yes. I'd say so. This is tricky because
This is the sorcerer's spell.
would you be looking, Guillermo? What are you looking for, trap wise?
I'm looking for something that an elf I'm familiar with would have placed. Who doesn't like me touching dangerous stuff.
So are you just looking for traps? The mechanical traps.
No, because I'm aware of the people who are on
Okay.
board with me, so I'll be looking for everything.
Okay, I'd
I
say
mean,
go ahead.
my main thing is not even taking damage. It's people being noticing what I'm doing. So this will be based on
You want to be
peop-
stealthy.
yeah.
Okay, I'd say you would know that there are spells that like alarms that will sort of alarm the caster to your presence.
I
There's
believe
not much you can
alarm is
do.
actually a string, no?
It's no, it's a
The
bell.
spell component is
The
Wait,
isn't
component
a
wait.
string
string,
and
No,
bell.
so
it's not a
Yeah.
spell alarm. I'm
No, no,
just
I
setting
think.
it
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
from
Yeah.
the if it's open. So
ah
technically, I
okay.
think the first check would have been
I
sufficient,
see, I see. Okay, okay. So yeah,
not the
okay,
spell
okay.
alarm.
I understood. I thought you cast the
No.
spell
No,
alarm.
no,
So
sorry,
no,
fair
I'd
enough.
say Yurmo, as you're unlocking,
In
you
that
take a
case,
moment and
yeah,
you
yeah.
check for traps because you did
Okay.
say that you
Yeah.
would you check for traps. Go ahead and roll. And in the
What is this?
meantime,
Investigation.
Inan is go ahead and roll. In this case, your option either a survival or a sleight of hand.
Pretty good to hear.
Survival. Okay, survival. 7.
22.
22. Okay. So yeah, you disable everything with ease. The door is open, and before you stands the compass pointing towards you. And yeah,
If you get
Irma's so
possessed,
happy that something's pointing towards him.
if you get possessed, we
It
We
won't
can
change much,
abandon you
let's
to
be
your
honest.
fate.
It genuinely won't
I
change
I
much.
won't.
Like it's
That's true. I was about to say I won't hold back, but you already know that I won't hold back, even if you're not possessed.
yeah. I want to inspect the scratches and I want to inspect the hexagonal panel you just told me about.
okay, okay. I'd say you would spend an amount of time here, sort of investigating, and you start to
Sorry,
start to
before that,
analyze.
I'm gonna do a stealth check to make sure if anyone checks, I am stealthing somehow.
Somehow, okay.
I mean, if we check
If,
inside the
ma-
shuttle, I
if
think
it's
there's nowhere to. But
Yeah, exactly.
I
okay, it's
You make
fine,
I
sure.
will
But if
use
they
the
walk
button
by, I'm
later.
like, no. Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
you cover your tracks. You close the door.
Maybe
Close
maybe
the
use the
van that
Oh,
you
I'm
button.
came
not
into.
closing. I'm not
Need
closing
to
the
use
door.
the button.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
okay,
lock the shuttle bay. No
okay,
fucking way.
okay, 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 good. So yeah. You start analyzing this
Sure.
this compass, and the scratches they seem to have a pattern, perhaps language, none that you are aware of. The hexagonal plate is very interesting, and you spend some time with it. It it seems to be a as you sort of it's cold to the feel. You put your palm on it, and you feel a yearning. It seems to be sort of trying to pull you in. I don't know if you'd like to do anything.
Of course, I let it. Come on.
Ah, um, what class are you? Remind me.
Rogue and Warlock.
Rogan Warlock.
That's never
Okay,
a good
so
question.
do you have a spell, an unexpended spell slot?
I do.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to mark that one off.
Okay.
And as you sort of let it pull this magical energy from you, you see the hexagonal plate starts to glow with this dim, in your case it would be dark black sort of hue. um, you as you do this, you feel your vision go blurry as it sort of pulls from you. And as you sort of shake it off, you open your eyes, and before you, you see a different terrain. The sphere before you is still a sphere, and it's a complete sphere of gold now before you, but you are not in the ship anymore. There are buildings. There seems to be in the distance a temple, all made of this solid gold. They are emanating this light, the buildings, which has a big contrast to the soot floor, to this black floor. You see in the center there's this temple. A figure runs across the buildings. too fast to determine what it is. What would you like to do?
Figure is humanoid.
Yeah, yes. You see lanky legs, lanky arms, very thin body, tall.
So,
It seems to be not too tall, but yeah, it's a standard humanoid. It seems.
and that's the only creature I guess I see. Anything of
As you look
interest
around,
I see.
behind you to your sides, it is fog, shadows. Um, uh, and indeed, the buildings, there doesn't seem to be any other form of life
Okay.
form.
I run and dash towards the
Okay.
creature.
Okay. You dash towards where the creature sort of went to, and as you run, you see the creature seems to be next to a building. It is grabbing a pile of soot, and it seems to be building something, like a sandcastle of sorts. And as you come closer, you recognize it. It's Inanis. No, wait, no, it's just another pallid elf, but it has something different. It sparkles. It shines with the illuminated buildings. It's a pallid elf, but it seems to be glittering sort of all over. It is focused on building this what seems to be a temple, and it doesn't care for you yet.
I say, uh, do you need some help, friend?
And you see it has these sunken in facial features. It seems to be quite thin. It has these rags for clothes, and it looks at you. Explorer?
More like friend seeker.
Friend seeker? Yes, join.
I'll join.
uh,
I'm building the most goddamn beautiful sandcastle ever seen in his life. If I could.
I'd say go ahead and roll a dexterity check as you're
Oh,
helping
I'm good at that.
this
Never
creature.
mind. I'm not good at that. Uh, fuck. Um, at a 9.
Nine. You see, he swats your hand at one moment just to preserve a section of the
Sorry.
temple. Let me see how much he rolls. Um, it's one of the shittiest sandcastles that you're building that you've ever built. But hey, it's
It does
somewhat
the job. It does the job.
it does the job. But what you see, it's a very crude, um, uh, very crude temple, and he points towards the central temple, which is made of gold,
It's
which
similar
is
looking.
which is a reflection of it.
Okay.
He says, "Home," and he looks at you.
Uh, who are you?
Name, Nimror.
How did how did you get here?
I am guardian.
Guardian. Okay. The home is there. No, we can go there.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask you to roll a persuasion check.
Please. Oh, that's good. I think it's a 30-20, but I'm gonna confirm. What the fuck is it? I have lost my character. Okay. Persuasion
Dice. Just dice.
19.
Okay. He says, "You helped me. I
Of
trust."
course.
And you see he grabs your hand and stands up, and he's quite tall because before he was sort of leaning to build this soot sand castle, and he stands up and he grabs you by the hand and starts making, and you both start making your way towards this the
You're the
golden
same
temple.
height as Inanis, or
He
taller.
seems a little taller, but
Okay.
comparable.
And
And
sorry. Any like armor, symbol,
no,
something?
he seems to be wearing rags, very palettes with
Okay.
glittery stuff, very minimalistic. There's nothing to him beyond that. No obvious scars. Just the fact that he seems to be very malnutritioned.
Okay. Nothing similar to the vision I had of the void rifters, whatever the fuck they are.
No, the Void Drifters you haven't.
I don't know.
They
I don't know.
haven't.
I've seen them actually. Fair.
Exactly, they haven't shown themselves
Okay.
as
Okay.
exactly. So no, nothing alike.
Okay. I'll walk with him towards the temple. I'll look for an entrance and see if.
Yeah, and indeed, from where you're standing, the street seems to be leading to the central entrance that seems to be sort of welcoming you. The doors are open. It is adorned with sigils and and even sort of uh, markings and
Anything familiar?
embroidered image. As
Any
you're
symbols?
walking here, you see so it's not the symbols. They seem to be all elven runes, but there's also to the side, on the walls of the temple itself. There's etchings that are drawings, sort of edged into the gold, and they depict various elf-like creatures. You'd see it seems to be telling a story. Go ahead and roll an investigation check to see if you can make up the sort of the gist of the
Damn.
story.
Fuck. Shit. Damn, natural one.
That's your one. There would
Amount
have
of
been
Kenko recalls. Fuck.
worse places to roll that one. Don't worry.
Fair, okay.
You just see a bunch of elves. They seem to be doing stuff. Who
Yep.
cares?
Sounds about right.
Good. So you keep on going in, and you go within in the temple, and the temple is quite bare. There are these pillars, and at the center there seems to be the compass itself, a version of it. You go. He guides you straight to it. You see the tiles are quite ornate, and there's this scent of it's like a fresh space. There's this fresh air. Even the air is well ventilated. And as you gaze upwards, the temple seems to have an opening at the top, and from this point, sort of as you go in, you would see a moon at the center of the night
Anything I've
sky.
seen before, or
No, I wouldn't say you've seen this before. No, it doesn't seem to
sorry,
be.
any symbols I've seen that like with Anonis, have I seen anything that is familiar to Anonis's like aesthetic or
You
like
do remember that
Elorine
Inanis,
Empire?
Inanis had that the holy symbol that he carries around, but you haven't seen any markings
Nothing.
related to
Okay.
that. Actually, now that you're mentioning it, as you look inside, there's also these drawings etched into gold, and you do see these shards that seem to be depicted.
Okay.
There's an elf with four shards. He seems to be divvying them amongst his peers, and you see various elves holding shards, accomplishing feats. As you
Okay.
keep on going in, the compass has one slight difference. It's almost identical to the one outside, but this one inside, you see there's the compass needle seems to be amidst a constellation. Numbers of stars here and there. The what seems to be you'd recognize it because you've been gazing on it upon it for a few days now. The nebula in reach. It is clearly marked in this sort of a 3D map kind of style within the sphere, within that hemisphere. And the boy gestures to you, and the compass needle is not pointing to you. That is also
Where's the
a good.
pointing?
It's just right now it's static, forward.
Can
And
I kind of do can I do a check to check if that's north, south, east, west?
yeah, sure. I'd say go ahead and roll a survival check.
That's shit. As usual. Where the hell is my it's what? 14.
14.
Maths.
Okay,
Maths
okay.
important.
One number is nice.
Um, yeah, I'd say you'd get there that it seems to be pointing towards the center of the universe, the
Okay.
sepulchre star.
Okay.
From in fact you do see clearly there are these identifying sort of features. There's the nebulous reach, which has a concentration of nebulae, which create this sort of colorful effect. And then you have further away, this is how you get your bearings, the dead magic zones, which are these dark zones by contrast.
Sorry,
So
is there anything around that familiar to Irmo himself? Like, is there a reason why the compass would point towards him? He's trying to understand why,
yeah.
what connects him to this place.
Let's see.
Maybe he's the stupidest, and that's fair enough.
No, there doesn't seem to be anything. It's quite a bare temple. There's pillars. There's nothing that stands out. It is at the center. It seems to be sort of on an elevated platform, but nothing stands out apart
Yeah.
from
I look towards the what's his name again? Sorry.
Nimrod.
Nimror.
Nimrod.
Nimror. I'll be like, what else do you need?
Command it, and he gestures towards the compass.
Where?
What do you want to see?
Jesus. No, no, I don't say Jesus. Uh, um, um, God, it's
This
a big thing.
orc in a robe walks up.
Hello, I am Jesus.
Yes. The great dark
um,
savior.
Yurma would say, my family.
Hmm, okay. You see the compass starts to twirl around, and the map itself zooms in and focuses on the whispering expanse. Keeps on zooming in, and before you, as it settles, the compass points further away from the Sepulchre star. Even exactly. So that you see the solar system that you grew
Or
up on.
can I change that? Can I say my parents?
Ooh. Okay, okay.
I know
Yeah,
my
as
yeah. I
it's
think that's more
starting to
interesting.
focus on this area, you see the needle sort of spins again, and the map changes. And before you see um, your parents,
That threw a spanner in the work, didn't it?
you see a familiar sight. The This is one of the first planets you saw as you started your adventures with your new companions. The prison planet where you originated from.
What?
A needle seems to be pointing in that direction. You see the vast expanse. You see the central star. The system. I'd say. You see the boy Nimror. He goes and clicks on the star, and the star comes up as Kumara. Let me just confirm this so that.
Literally the star of
You're
the entire
saying they were
solar
with
system.
me on the same fucking planet? Oh my god, I
Um,
was gonna
uh,
go into a fucking panic attack.
sorry, the system was Anubia.
Anubia,
Um,
yeah.
yes,
Anubia.
Anubia.
Suddenly we have
And
a reason to go back to Anubia.
Oh, he's going there straight away.
yes, there's Anubia.
How
He
convenient.
presses even on the other planets. You see, there's a first planet which is Uruktal, the second planet Altamira, which was the prison planet where you were trapped on, and final is the Dactra.
So it's pointing towards Doctora.
No, it points towards Altamira, the prison planet
Ah,
where you
The,
were.
Altamira.
the actual
Yes,
prison planet.
yes.
Fuck. That's it? Like that's what I get. That's the map.
Yes, it just shows the solar system. Yes, that's all it shows. He
I,
says, and more, it shows command words that you want.
what I'll
Slash
ask him
help, slash help,
what
slash help.
I'll ask him what is it?
It shows what you want.
What do you want, Nimmer?
I want the one to return.
I will tell the compass the one.
The one. Okay. You see, it starts spinning, and it
Fuck.
seems to be agitated. And
Oh no.
as it sort of
I'm
spins,
scared.
the map that is sort of being shown within the confines of the sphere expands and fills the whole temple. You see dozens and hundreds, even more, of stars here and there, and as it expands, you see points that shine more than others. There are 5 points that shine, and as you look around, two of them seem to be located where you are at. Sorry, are you hearing me? Ah.
Yeah.
So two points seem to they have different hues. The point that you have, one of them has this very um, deep dark blue, and the other one, what color would you associate with Hirmo?
Purple.
Purple. So a very deep purple.
Whoa.
This is
That's,
where you are at.
this lore drop is crazy.
There seems to be another 2 points, which seem to be within the Regency. The Regency is quite big, so I'd say you'd get there. It's not on the Anubia system,
Okay.
but
So it's on my
within the
parents.
Regency, you don't know much about the Regency and the names of the places. I'd say.
So how many
And
points in all? 4?
there are 5 total.
5. You told me 2 next to me and
Two
2 in the
next
Regency.
two within the Regency, and the final one resides. Let me find it within what you would know as the Heavenbrook storm. Let me just bring up the map.
That sounds like fun.
Yes, the Heavenbrook storm. It stands in the area between the Regency and the Alorian Empire, and sort of that strait. You wouldn't know that much about it. You have never been there. You haven't frequented that area. It seems you don't know much about that.
Why no? Okay. Fuck. It would really help if I can read what the fuck is on the stories. Um. Okay.
He says,
I
the one will arrive when all are connected.
Yeah, I gathered as much. Um. Okay. I will help you, Nimror.
Nice.
Nice.
You are my friend. You are my friend now. Just remember.
Most anticlimactic answer.
No.
Just remember, Nimror. The Black Hawks helped you.
Black Hawks. Black
Yeah.
Hawks. Blackout.
Black Hawks.
Black
But
Scripture.
okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. But I am part of the Black Hawks.
Black Hawk.
Yeah. Yeah. I show him the mask. Black Hawks. It's our symbol.
Ah.
Remember it.
Nice.
You're welcome, man.
You know what?
And I will try to leave.
When all the pieces are merged, he will
And
return.
as you sort of
I'll
will
tell him,
yourself
how do
to
I
leave-
leave?
as you will yourself to leave, as you turn around to go, as you turn, you find that you are back in your shuttle, and this time you see the compass. There's a map within it, and it's still pointing towards you.
There's a map with it as like a physical map or a digital map?
The sort of the stellar map, the 3D map within the confines of the hemisphere. And as you remove your hand from the hexagonal plate, it dims,
Oh
and
wow.
the sort of the hologram.
Incredible shit. Okay, he'll wake up like, oh fuck, oh shit.
How much time has
I am
passed? Like,
fair.
It
Am
would
I like
take...
50 years old?
No,
Putting
but
like
we
would
fought
take-
the shuttle somewhere with him in it. Just left him. He's gone. He doesn't want to come back.
Jumpy is there at least, you know?
No. Jump
Um,
No.
Fuck.
as you look at the time, it has about 30 minutes have passed. About the same time
Yeah.
as within the scenario.
He'll get out and I'll be like, okay. Whoa. This is
And
way past my level of expertise.
as the residual sort of magical effect leaves, you sort of spot something shining from your person, the dagger, specifically its hilt, a deep purple glow.
Wait, my
You're
sword is in that I use for my shit.
Yes.
Fun. I got 2 patrons. Let's go. Okay, I will leave. I kind of do it like a non-obvious kind of shook, like looking out, like okay, and I'm not looking hard enough to be like there's someone. I'll just walk out.
Mhm.
I'm not shivering and shit. I'm like walking towards my room, like fuck. Okay, find the stuff. Find the stuff. The one. Who's the one? Shit, who's the one? Okay, yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. The others, what would you like to do? Is there anyone that wants to do anything?
I would like to confirm with Yoneda how long it will take to fix up JumPy.
Indeed, yes. That if you'd like to do a data check in this case,
Yeah.
given that you have the tools and the time, I'm gonna allow you to do it with advantage.
If I get a natural 20, that will beat my 19.
Oh my god. Okay.
19 plus. We said data, right?
Yes.
Can I assist on this? I would actually help.
Yeah. I suppose.
I have
yeah, if you
proficiency in data, so
perfect. Go ahead and roll as well. This would all help speed up the process. So the more, the better you're doing. I mean, the better you get.
I would
Oh,
encourage you with
my
positive
roll
vibes.
is a 26.
26. Oh, very nice. And Inanis.
separate. Sorry.
Yeah.
I give
Is it technology or data?
Data.
Data. 21.
I give positive shoulder pats to the both of you.
Good. So yes,
roll for
you
shoulder
work in
pats.
tandem with the AI, and indeed, there seems to be a number of redundant lines that seem to have been sort of occupying a lot of his energy and diverting his resources elsewhere. Um, so you sort of scour through it all and change and help him. You modify sort of his algorithm, enhance it in some ways, and all the while you sort of sort of engage with this
I'll
with
speak
the
through it.
AI.
I'll be like, technically, spiritually holding JumPy's hand as they fix it.
Oh,
Like he's
okay.
on the med, he's being like, not treated by the doctors, and I'm just there. You got it, buddy.
And you do get, even as you're sort of going through, you do get these scars from the software bugs that were eating at him while he was trying to keep the function of the ship.
You did good. You tried your best.
Trauma.
It's okay.
Um,
It's okay.
Beautiful.
Everyone has it.
And yes, so I'd say within the hour, you
Okay.
with some intense sort of technology and coding scene, you managed to help JumPy or whatever
Spree.
you want to call it.
JP.
Matrix.
Um,
Matrix.
yes, exactly. It's, on oh, that's much better online. Good. Efficiency, much needed. Um, hello, fellow crew.
Yeah. Hello, JP. Welcome to the crew.
Names?
Valrids.
Balris,
Yonera.
Yoneda,
Honest.
Inanis.
I'll
That's all there are.
A
Exactly.
bit.
Fair enough.
no,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'll say to it since I don't see where the others. The big strong orc that was sitting next to me before is Raimi, and
Ah.
the socially unaware Kenku is here.
And the other orc?
Miru or Miriu.
Good. She does. Oh, the
The
AI does.
Destroyer,
Miru
King
Miru.
Destroyer 96.
The Destroyer.
Please, not the hand on my hand. He's already cringing up.
She writes it. Right, she writes it all.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
perfect. I'm ready to begin
What?
operations.
What do you
What's
want
the
to
name
do?
of the ship?
That is a good question. I look at the two of you and Honest and Yoned in this moment, and then I also go on the comms, guys. important point that we haven't really talked about. What is the name of our ship?
You are the
Hmm,
pilot, you are the one who's
something.
most connected with the ship, you picked it.
Well, I'll think of a suggestion, but you guys have to like vet it and give other opinions.
There's
And
no
I'll-
answer from Remo.
You hear Dark Destroyer?
No.
The Reaper.
No.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Why are we
No.
with the edgy
No.
guys, edgy boys?
By the way, Yermo, you are here now. You are back. This is within the hour. Just as an FYI.
Okay, okay.
Hmm,
No worries.
Mass edition would be.
Enterprise.
We could
No.
could name it
Why?
Jumper.
Why?
We could name it Jumper.
You know what we
We
could
have
call
been
it? Rather
jumping a
than
whole lot.
the Hopper. That actually
Okay.
probably exists.
Hopper's cool.
That actually probably
Hopper's
exists.
cool.
I shouldn't.
Look up the copyright. Look up the copyright.
I mean, Enterprise, we can use it.
As long as we don't call it the USS Enterprise, I think we're
We call it-
I don't want to call it the Enterprise. The Enterprise doesn't have any meaning.
We call it the establishment.
Nah.
No.
The anti-church.
Jesus. We call it the one.
How about
Fuck the church.
I don't know if no, I think that would be too either specific or on the nose. I was about to say maybe we should call it the Void Hopper, but maybe that might be too
Hopper is nice.
The Hopper. Yeah. The Hopper.
I like the hopper.
If everyone's all
The
good.
Hopper.
What do you think, JP? Do you like the name The Hopper? You are a crew member, you have a vote.
Oh, I love the Hopper. I am jumpy, so Hopper is nice.
Exactly.
Oh.
Lovely.
I am having the emotions.
Yes.
Make it stop.
Also, JP, is there anything like tell us if we do anything that upsets you? That's step one. If something bothers you, don't hold it in. Just let us know so that we don't do it again. That is
Thank
step
you.
one. Step two. Is there a particular role on the ship that you would like to take? I tend to be more of the pilot myself. We have some gunners, we have a fighter pilot and our captain, but we have our engineer, obviously. There are some gunner
Well,
positions, I think, that are technically open. There is a gunner position that is technically open.
Mm, Technically, yes.
Or do we have everything sorted? I felt like we
I
were
guess
missing
there
a
is something
spot.
open.
yeah. I mean, technically, it depends on Yermo if he occupies or not. Oh, so-
Exactly.
yeah.
Because we have autoturret, pulse cannon, and arcade cannon.
Can
I mean,
you
I-
I
Pilot.
prefer being on fighter pilots.
on the fighter pilot? Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, there's a 3 gunners.
You see protocols, sort of an automatic reply appears. The AI seems to be able to occupy any role in the ship. It can switch roles as a bonus action, and it seems to be it does well in most of them, and it can inhabit a gunner role, whichever you need it, whatever you need it for, and as the sort of the protocol sort of stops, it says, "I am happy with either. I can fulfill the the gunner role." Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Let me see if it's as per the system AI. So right now, what you got is the system AI.
Because there is like a ship thing for it, right?
Yes.
System.
Does it give us any benefits or?
It's basically a free pilot. It's like a free crew member.
Ah,
Like
okay.
it doesn't eat, drink, or
It's a
sleep.
free crew member, so it can do anything.
Fun.
It has a stat block. What is it under? Is it systems? Is it customized?
I believe it's systems. I'm checking it right
Oh,
now.
AI module. Oh, I found it. Okay.
Yes, here.
So
it
it
is.
has a
I've got
+3 to attack rolls. Alright. And what does it have otherwise?
Yes, they are core.
It is proficient in technology and data. Has an intelligence of 17, charisma 14, and wisdom 13. Okay.
Indeedly so. Um, let's see. Intelligence, what is it at?
17.
Okay, good. 1 second, let me find it.
Maybe different for this
Ah,
one.
here it is. Because yes, this one it went rogue and had to learn, sort of had to push itself.
Oh.
This one has an intelligence of 19. I will give you all the stats.
Okay.
Ooh.
Intelligence 19.
Yeah,
Yes.
The
Grace.
wisdom
Nice.
Good shit, good shit.
is 12, which is basically the same.
Ah, okay. It's
Unfortunately, its charisma sort of lagged a little, sort of went down. So intelligence went up. It had to sort of survive on itself.
Okay.
Charisma is 12.
Became antisocial a little bit, just a wee bit.
Yes, exactly.
Same.
But it's
Okay.
proficient in yes, Arcana and
We have
data,
an
and
introvert.
it
Arcana
has
as
a
well.
+7. Sorry,
Nice.
data and technology
Data
as
and
well.
technology.
Even Arcana,
Yeah.
actually.
Even
Sorry.
Arcana. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
it gained. I'll give you its updated things. In fact,
Okay.
let me just give
Cool.
you the
Does
block.
it also add more to attack roll on like weapon systems, or is that the same? Plus
And it does. Yes, it has. Well, what does the normal one
Plus
add?
3.
No, this one adds +7.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. Duly
Whoa.
noted. Duly noted. All right.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Then for now, finally, our authority is also
Does it have a
occupied.
class also, Russell?
Sorry?
Class.
Does it have a class?
It's a
Just in
monk.
case.
No, it doesn't. It
Asking
doesn't.
for a friend.
Asking for
It's not its class. It has spells though.
Ooh.
So it can use the arcane cannon potentially.
It could, yes. It has lightning bolt once per day.
Whoa.
Autopilot, technical difficulties, and
she's
perception hack, circuit breaker. I'll let me send it
Holy
within
fuck.
the
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a powerful AI. It's grew through trauma, so it's not your standard run of the mill AI.
Same, babe, same.
So we have possible issues in the future. You just FYI, that's a Russell note.
The fair we all have. Let's be honest.
Just as long as we treat JP well, we'll be fine.
We treat it
That's
with
that's
respect,
all. That's all we need to do.
like every other
We have
one
to we have to treat it with a little bit of like care and sensitivity. It's gone through trauma. It has a little bit of antisocial tendencies. We just have to compensate.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yes.
It's like everyone can be
Lovely.
rehabilitated.
Oh, yes.
This is
We have a child now.
So we're jumping. It's hour.
no.
We're saying.
That's 1 hour.
We're still
Now
doing a long
we
rest.
need to do a long
Okay.
rest as well.
You have around 6 hours left. In reality.
Before the long rest, I'd like to go on comms and say, hello everyone. Can we all meet in the mess hall? I have something to tell you.
Sure.
You see Rev dragging herself out of a room where she had gone like, I just wanted to take a nap.
Yes.
Team meeting. Jumpy, you can come too.
Sure. Yeah, I actually like I'm walking to the mess hall. I was like, yeah, guys. I was like, since JP is like maybe knows something about the compass, maybe we can understand something
As
like
I
what
said,
it
which
does.
place did we
Because
travel
we
from?
don't know and we haven't really touched it yet. Maybe we should look into that, you know?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, I'll see you in the mess hall.
Which level did we
It
settle on?
does.
The hall.
It connects to your comm system and sort of links in. I can speak here.
Lovely.
I am
That's
at the
good.
mess hall. Zoom.
Lovely.
And as you enter the mess hall, as you sort of reconvene at the mess hall, it had before. I don't know if you'd have had disabled them, but for the workers, there would be a panel of adverts during their lunch breaks.
Oh my god.
In fact, I believe I
Oh
showed it
no.
Sorry, do we make money off these adverts?
Oh god.
not you, the
What?
company.
What?
But
Sorry?
yeah.
But don't we make some ad revenue for broadcasting
Yeah, ad
it?
revenue. Like 25 cents at least.
Technically, when they changed the IP of the ship,
Fuck.
they didn't sort of link you to it. They
Fuck.
are paid towards the to the company.
We
So
don't
technically,
have
you are
ads.
paying.
We don't have
You
ads.
stop the ads. You
We
stop the
don't
ads.
have ads.
Yeah. Actually, the TVs are broken.
We
That's
don't
much we
have
don't have
We
ads.
just have static at the moment.
Yeah.
There are
It's
3
funding.
panels if you want that I sort of put in the image. There is
There are
the red
cat
one,
videos.
the
Can
blue
we,
one.
Yolanda, I'll ask you, can you retrofit that to just have cat videos running all the time?
Not a problem.
At least one of them.
Two animal videos on loop.
Have one of them cats, one of them puppies, And then the third one to take your pick of other animal that you personally might find cute, even if I might not.
The other one is right now occupied by the AI. You see
Okay, we'll
the
keep that one
classical
empty.
anime.
We'll keep that one empty for JP specifically. Okay.
Yermo walks in like, oh, for fuck's sakes, even here? And I like walk towards the puppy one.
Do you think I did
Good.
this on purpose?
Yeah.
Yes, you
We
all
all know that
you all
you
get
did
around.
it on purpose, Gus.
Who's Cass?
Sorry.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm
What
so
would you like to
sorry.
do?
Yes,
You've all
I'll sit
reconvened.
down and I've said that over the comms. I'll be like, yeah, we should maybe like look into this. About that, what is it?
Yeah. Hi guys. So
Hello.
welcome all to my little meeting.
Oh, okay.
So I
Good.
may or may not have touched the compass,
I
and
will not surprise.
I may or may not have seen some stuff.
Can you do you have another zone of truth in you there, buddy? Turning to an
Nope.
honest. God damn it.
It is. I am telling the truth. I am trying to work on myself to be more open about what I do.
No, I appreciate that. My concern right now is whether you're Yermo or you're someone else.
No, I am Yermo.
Yeah, that's what someone who isn't
At
Yermo
least,
in Yermo's body would say.
at least I think I'm Yermo.
That's
Damn.
not.
That's somewhat better, actually, I think.
I know.
Oh yes.
That's kind of better.
Are we gonna zone of
No, we
truth
we
here,
can't.
Mo, to make
We-
sure?
I don't have the spells.
I've asked. It is out.
So
Okay.
before I tell you what happened,
Yes.
would anyone like some drugs?
No.
No.
It might help you
No, it
understand
won't.
and feel.
No.
It won't.
Yeah, Minu. Yeah,
Yeah, if I'm gonna have to listen to you for the next.
very nice.
Oh,
I'll give him two hands. Choose
I understand.
kamikaze or jazz.
I understand your meaning, but I think we need to be lucid for
Let
this.
him. He doesn't
yeah,
have
I'll
to.
go with jazz.
He doesn't have to do
They-
this. If
they
he
both have
wants to
kamikaze in
medicate,
them.
if he needs, if he needs to self-medicate, then we'll let him self-medicate.
They both have kamikaze in them.
Oh, good. I'll pop a dose then.
Yeah, fantastic.
How do you do this?
Just inhale it like an inhaler.
Is it
Fantastic.
Really that?
Okay.
Is it really
We'll
that?
just ignore Minu for the next 5-10 minutes, and then I'll keep talking.
Okay.
Woo.
Okay, so I touched the compass,
Yes.
and it took me to a place with like gold stuff
Okay.
everywhere, and I met a new friend
Oh.
called Nimror.
I-
Nonit, you might know him. Do you know a Nimror? He looked like you. He was sparklier though. He looked a lot friendlier.
I don't like
I
when you
don't
mention
assume
friends.
the
Ooh, go ahead and roll a history check.
There's a possibility here.
He looked a lot more friendlier than you.
Would I be able, like, on the tangential sense of like elven history, or
Yes,
is
I
it
think
specific?
yes. Go ahead and roll a history check as well. Actually,
It let me from memory. I can mimicry the stories I saw.
You
Like
mimic
the
you
pictures
could
I
mimic
saw.
his voice.
And like I mimic his voice as well, to be fair.
It's creepy as fuck. I have a
14.
dirty 20.
Okay, and the non is
14.
14. Okay, so yeah, from his, you don't know the Nimrod per se, you don't know him, but yeah, pallet elves exist. Pallet elves that seem to what did you say? Yermo?
Gold temples.
Gold
Soot.
Temple.
Soot
If I
ground.
can, I showed them a photo of like the store, depiction of art I saw. Something.
I'd say something stands out when he say that you mentioned that his skin seemed to sparkle. Am I
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
That stands out. It's elves have different races, and currently they're all united under the Elorian Empire. But there was one race before the Elorian Empire, before the union of all the empires. And let's say both of you work closely with this thing, so you'd know this. They they were the ones responsible for sort of they discovered the rift.
Okay.
And they're called the Silver Elves.
Ooh.
Okay,
But then afterwards they were cast out and they were called Void Elves.
I I am now remembering the significance of gold. Okay.
Oh yeah, he was very pretty looking. He had nice, nice sparkles. Very friendly as well. Probably the friendliest pirate elf I've met.
Would I
Sorry,
have
Dennis.
would I have read about the city?
Okay. Yeah,
A
it's in your
golden
vicinity.
city.
You work there quite. Yes.
I want to ask. I remember this information now. I'm trying to remember whether you told me this as in the context of Valorous knows this or not. I-
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure that I.
remembering. I will
Mhm.
text you. I don't know if it's best to just.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll text you
There's
on
there's
Messenger.
private channels if you want.
Right. I have to
It's easier for me to
continue,
sort
and
of.
I'll,
Do I see any recollection on the faces of the elves I just told?
I won't
Mm,
hide it.
you won't hide it, okay? In honest, you work close to the rift, and you heard stories of what was sort of these gold planets that used to exist near the rift. Um, it used to be they used to say that it was the Silver Elves' home, and they were called planets of gold. You have the city of gold, and much more. So they seem to be from that area. Yes. Let me see. Valris.
The area is
Indeed. Yes.
which
Yeah,
area
I know
exactly?
this.
Yes. Yes. So, in honest, I think you froze.
No,
As the area, the region. Which region are you referring exactly? Because I
This
don't
is next to
remember
the
the.
rift, so we're talking about.
Next to the rift. Yes. Okay. Alright.
Yes.
So
So you actually work there, so this is how you'd know. You work there at length for your experiments.
fair enough. Yes.
So we've understood each other on that point. So
so
elf-looking person,
interesting.
very friendly.
You mentioned like gold temples, and
Oh yeah,
that's
everything was gold. Everything is gold.
yeah, that's very specific. Okay, and the
Well, yes. So there was
okay.
a temple, and I talked to this guy, and he was very friendly, nice guy. And we walked inside the
And
temple, and there was a compass, the same compass that we have in our shuttle bay. And I first Nimrod told me to ask it what I want. So I said, my family and stuff. And interesting that on the planets we're going to, there is much to my parents, which I can maybe save, hopefully.
No, it's not
Yeah, but fair enough.
on
Turan, I think
On
we call it.
Altamira.
Oh,
Altamira.
you mean where we escaped from?
Yes.
escape, not where
Yes.
we're going.
Well, whatever. Somewhere there, yeah. So
No, it's
maybe we
not
can
somewhere
pass
there.
by or something. Well, we'll see. It's okay. So that's not a big
I
deal.
mean, Rev
It's only
was
my family.
Rev wanted to go save her family in the same
Yes.
system, but it was still something that you were vehemently against before. So
No, I'm 100% towards it.
I see.
It's perfect. It's a great
I
idea.
see.
Um,
Interesting. Okay.
but I also asked Nimror, my new friend, what he wants, and he said he wants the one.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard of the one? And then obviously I asked the compass to show me the one, and it showed me 5 blips in space. One I'm pretty sure is me, which I'm afraid.
Just you.
But
Okay.
might be the compass, might be me. Depends. We'll see. And there's another one next to us as well, somewhere.
somewhere next to us here.
What do you
in
mean
the
somewhere?
deadliest-
Close to where we are currently.
Okay. Do you have like a planet?
Do I have a planet?
You don't. They were almost overlapping the purple and the blue one.
So it's probably me and the compass. Let's put it like that.
The purple and the
Um,
blue one. I see. Okay.
There's the purple and there's the blue one.
I see.
I think purple is me, blue, maybe Nanis. We'll see.
I have
I don't-
context for that. Like, as in talking meta-wise, I have the context for that. I don't think you do. Because I had a momentary vision where I saw a blue and a purple on the ship when we jumped, and they were very in the locations of where Enans
Interesting.
and Yermo were.
Interesting,
So,
interesting.
in
Yes,
that moment,
yes,
blue.
One-
Interesting.
I'd say another two are in the Regency, which is great. We're going there.
Okay. Do you know
Um,
where in the Regency? There's a big. The Regency is big.
It
Look,
is big.
I can find them
Okay.
if we
Okay.
need to.
Uh-huh.
And another one is inside the Heavenbrook Storm. If anyone knows what that is.
Do I know it? If
Yes.
It's near the
Yeah.
Elorian Empire. Yeah.
I'd say so in honest you wouldn't know that much because it's on the other side of where you used to work and yeah, exactly.
I-
You wouldn't have
I just know
any
that it exists. Yeah.
you'd know about it, but you'd know some basic things from textbooks. Meanwhile, Valorous, you probably fled through there. Um, uh,
That sounds
yeah.
like a perfect space to run from and through.
Yes. You do remember. You were given a route
Mhm.
through the storm.
Mhm.
This is a region of space between the Elorian Empire, the Regency, and there's also up north
Mhm,
the
the
Gnomish Flotilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that it's very dangerous. You managed to avoid most of dangers because you knew a specific route which was pre-calculated, sort of so that aligns with sort of safe zones, like an eye of the hurricane situation,
Yeah.
where you were able to pass through a predetermined route. Um, exactly, because you couldn't use the Moors, the
Mhm.
traditional Moors,
Yeah.
because you had
Yeah,
people
obviously.
looking for you. So yeah, that's what
Okay.
you'd know.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
Question,
that's all I
please.
saw.
Yes, Sinan?
For the in terms of history, would I recollect any additional knowledge why we casted the Void Elves?
What?
Why
Why
they
what?
left? Why the void
Why they
elves
were
Why they
left?
left?
exiled.
Why they
Exile,
were
Ah, the
casted?
Silver
casted,
Elves,
The
the
Silver
Void
Elves,
Elves.
yeah.
Yes. No, actually, it was they went away quite
abruptly.
quietly.
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
know why.
quietly.
Quietly, yeah.
It
You,
was sudden and quiet.
yes, not much was explained. Even the whole rift thing is shrouded in mystery. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Does
That's
the
what you
one? Does the one?
So we don't
mean
know if it
anything?
was because of a conflict or something like that.
No, there was no conflict registered. No wars, nothing. They went as quick as they came. They went, sort of kind of vibe. Yeah, it's very weird now that you think about it. Before you didn't question it, but yeah.
But yeah,
You-
I can use the compass to see the map currently.
yeah.
So if we're interested in seeing what this is about,
Let me
What-
see. Let's go to the compass because now I want to check something.
yeah, I'll go with him.
Before as an additional question, is the one and mean anything? The one.
Ah,
Yes, because I forgot what.
the one is generic, too
Alright,
generic.
it's too generic. There's
Yeah.
no ancient elven prophecy of some. Okay, alright.
We are not doing.
I mean, they do refer to the Sepulchre star as
The one.
the old one, technically.
Ooh,
But no.
nasty.
I see. Okay.
By the
Nasty.
way, while you're having this conversation, behind you there is Miru. He seems to be. You see. Wow. He seems to be hyper.
You okay there, bud?
Um,
You okay there, bud?
yeah. I look. And
What
as he
restrictions.
flexes, you do see actually abnormally. You see the veins have a strange color. Have this
Oh,
That doesn't look
oh
healthy, my
no.
friend.
this very bright. They're almost shedding their own light. Very bright red,
Yermo,
blue,
what did you
as if
give
it's a
him?
vein or an
Oh,
artery.
Ibrahim is,
Yermo,
Nothing
what did you
much.
give him?
Ibrahim is
Nothing much.
genuinely contemplating just opening the airlock and joining.
Remember, this guy is way older than the rest of us.
I
I,
was telling.
I feel so young. I feel so energetic.
See?
Here,
I
throw me that chair.
I
Guys,
threw a chair at him.
please. He might get a
grabs you.
heart attack. Please calm.
You see
Miro,
impressively
listen,
in a-
why don't we get you into your room? So if you need it.
Some herbal tea.
Since you're so full of energy,
He just
you're
throwing
going
chairs
to
at him.
Can
you'll
I?
be tired once.
How about this? How about this? I load up a very basic Space Invaders game. Use this.
Oh,
Fine.
look. And
Use
then you
this.
see in
No,
a-
no, no. I know. See, look at this. Look at this. And I start playing it. Look. They explode when you hit them. Go for it.
No, but he looks at it. I want to break stuff. I feel.
Same, man, same. I threw chairs at him.
Look, and in a very impressive feat of strength, he sort of bends the chair and then redoes it, and it's something that he should not be able to. But
You're so cool, Miro. I like you again.
I grab the chair.
I
start
like
Go
you
for it.
again.
I start casting mending on the chair.
yeah,
Do I have mending? I do have mending.
Do we have an holo bay where you can train? Like let out all of
We
the
don't
things?
have a simulator deck, I think, or something.
no, but
No,
there is
really.
the cargo where you have some stuff, but that's about it.
Should we put him in the smuggler so no.
No, it's
The
fine.
what?
It's okay.
Sorry?
I have a
Let's
I
give
have
him
a-
like-
Can we vent him out?
Give
I-
him like 2 hours, 3 hours to be
Can
fine.
we finish?
It's good.
Just can someone stay with him, please, and make sure he doesn't have a heart.
You know that you are liquidish, so let him punch you a little bit and let's go
That's
through
not
you.
how-
Like a
that's
punching
not
bag.
how it works.
I don't think that's how it
Y-
works, Mama.
Yoneda has the most like bitch face right now.
Okay.
He does point towards you, Yermo. He says, "Join me. You must, please. We could arm wrestle."
Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, my
Hey.
strength isn't that high.
arm wrestle him.
Well,
I think you're
Believe
Hey.
me,
strong,
once
right?
you're on this stuff,
Okay.
the things you could do.
oh
Alright,
no.
I guess
Start
that's
doing
me.
push-ups
I want
and jumping push-ups.
I'm like, hey, old man, if you want, we can arm wrestle. I think
Not
that
so
you might
old
break
anymore,
your
and he
bow.
raises his hand.
Here's the time does not change just because you take something.
Yeah, I may not
Zero
have given him
strength.
something hard, guys.
Not with this shit.
Should I roll for strength?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
Please show
So how
him.
usually I do it is, you have phases. So 1, 2, or 3. So you need 2 successes to basically win outright. So let me see. Let me get his stat block.
And now he has an
Go
extra
for it.
7 to
As
show.
he puts his arm there, he waits for yours.
First
Miro, here he
is the
is.
17.
It's a real saving throw against getting a heart attack.
So 17. That he just matches yours, which is strange. I mean, you are in your peak, and you actually get 17, both of you. So you match each other. You see the veins start
Oh shit.
growing.
Okay. suddenly
Yeah.
concerned.
Normally, wow. Normally you think you'd be able to wipe the place off with him, but go ahead and do the
Miro,
second
let's
one.
go, Miro.
Go ahead and do the second one.
We can do it before
You
we
can-
leave.
I look at Valeris with a look that is like, if something happens, remember me.
You're the secondary healer, and the primary healer doesn't have spell slots left.
Go ahead and roll.
20, 30.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. You start pushing him back, and you see, you damn.
There you go.
So
I
right
try.
now,
I cast
That's my
Eldritch Blast
captain.
as fireworks
That's my
to help
captain.
Miro.
Almost got me there. And go ahead and do another one.
Can
Let's
I?
go, Miru. Woo!
Can I?
Okay. 24. So
He got a
Jesus.
dirty 20, but not enough. And he's almost trying to go up, but you finish it. Good one, but I gave you a run. Oh.
as weird as it sounds to admit, yes, you fucking did. But I'm worried
Oh
that
no. Oh no.
What happened?
It's coming down. It's coming down.
As
I
the
think-
effects start to wear off,
Okay, fine, we're fine.
you see he coughs a little blood on the
shit.
floor. Oh no, it's going off! Quick,
Yeah.
Guillermo, another one.
No.
No,
No.
no. Oh shit.
Well, I think we should stop right there, my old man. I'm sorry.
Okay. How about this? How about this? You don't take drugs anymore, and we make a pact that no one calls you old man anymore, because I don't think that's nice.
yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I like that. But this was something else. This would be very
What?
good.
What did you give him, Guillermo?
In the
Um,
meanwhile, I'm gonna be like, I'm going to take you to your room where you can chill. Just call over the
Oh,
com
shit.
if you need medical assistance. I'll be right with like.
Oh, and
Can
he
I
comes out
just
like-
drop a lay on hands?
Yeah. He needs it because he's lost 1/4 of his health.
All of my fucking lay on hands. Where are they?
so
of
when
them.
you take inhalation, is that a gram? How much is that?
It's a pop. It's a dose.
But how much grams is that?
We do it in doses, but let
How
me.
much
Okay,
does
so
that Guillermo have?
How much did I have? I wrote 10 grams here.
So let me check.
Because
I wrote it in
I remember it being a weird interaction because he asked for grams when it was like
Yeah.
insane to ask for
Doses.
grams.
Yeah.
Let me see. So you got 2 because it was 20 grams a pop.
Exactly, so 10
20
exactly,
gold
exactly.
pieces a pop.
Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah.
good?
Okay, so I'm going to drop all 20
This
of
was
my
the
lay on
extent.
hands in
Okay,
him.
good. He
I'm
needs
going
it.
to pull all the 20 of my lay on hands with him, which means
20. He needs
200 HP.
No, that's not
He
how it
needs
works.
10
It's
if
20
you want.
HP. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. It's so okay. So
5 times that.
I'm sorry, Miss. I drop all 20 HP
That would be
in
3
him.
drugs for level 4 paladin.
I fucking
Yeah.
hope.
That'd be
For
great.
a moment, I hope.
That would be really good.
For a moment, I hoped. But yeah, I dump all of my lay on hands. How does it look?
It's like filling sort of a gas tank. You overflow, so you still have your 10 HP left. But you
Okay.
give him 10 HP
Okay,
as yes, you start healing whatever effects this thing did. You touch sort of his chest area, and that's where the damage was because sort of his heart overworked. But
I
yeah,
tell
that's
And then,
I tell
and then I'm like,
Valorous
let's get you to bed. I'll be right back.
Take him to bed.
Oh.
Thanks, Rev.
I tell
And
Valorous,
yes,
oh
Guillermo,
I may have even have some kamikaze.
do I know what that is?
I walk out with him and like
Do I
I
have
take him to
context
bed.
of drugs?
go ahead and do a history check.
Like I definitely Valorous wouldn't take, but I feel like
She
she
would
would
be
have
around
learned.
people.
I feel like in like the
I
soldiering
feel I would
vibe,
have
I
probably
know.
smuggled it, most likely.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, go ahead.
History.
Yes.
It is a straight 10. Just
Straight 10. You know the basics.
Okay.
Kamikaze is a street drug.
okay.
It was developed by a certain gang and it took off. It spread out quite quickly because it's a combat stimulant. So sometimes they take it even if it's
fight.
not combat scenario. The user gets a bout of energy and
Immediately crashes.
and then after a number of minutes, in fact, for Irmo it was 4 minutes, so
Okay.
it took some
Or
time.
Miro, I assume.
Some good shit.
For me.
Some good shit.
Okay. So
You know that it enhances the person's sort of senses, his muscles sort of work faster, his heart beats faster, and yeah.
Okay. On the
I
scale
put
of
him to bed.
on the
fucking
scale
him.
of our Earth, comparability, is this like saying heroin, or is this closer to like cocaine? What's the
No,
tier?
I believe
Of,
different
like-
like this happens between when it's I think MDM. What's it?
No,
MDMA.
I'm more talking on
I'm
the
sorry,
vibe. I'm more talking on the vibe of how scary. It's like, oh, I hear the word kamikaze. Are we thinking like, okay, it's like street run steroids, or is this like, that's like
Fentanyl.
insane?
Fentanyl bullshit.
Yeah, like what's the scale of I should be concerned?
Honestly, there's no sort of comparable thing in the
Okay,
real world.
okay.
But as best as I can put it is, imagine cocaine meets temporary steroids, and
That's fucking terrifying.
Now I'm not talking on its effect.
it's
Um,
even addiction wise.
Scariness, like social scariness.
So okay,
What's the vibe of like are these drugs illegal? For example, would you only
Ah,
get them in the black
illegal
market?
definitely,
Okay.
illegal definitely.
Are all
They
drugs
do.
illegal, or are some drugs like above board?
There are some drugs, for example, that are only issued to police.
Okay.
There's jazz, which is used to
Okay.
combat actually. Sort of the legalized version of kamikaze. It's safer
Alright.
because kamikaze is quite addictive, first of all, and repeated use destroys your metabolism. So
Oh, that's
it's quite dangerous actually. So in what
so
you're
okay.
what you're
So I'm
saying,
getting
they
alright.
they don't encourage repeated use.
Okay. Alright.
However, you know that a lot of gang related
Yeah.
violence typically has kamikaze involved in
Yeah.
some way or form, and yeah,
I'm pretty sure the people who use it don't get to use it twice.
it does take some time more than twice, but if you get hooked on it, you're going
No, I'm
down.
I'm more meaning because they die fighting after using the
Or
Yeah.
yes,
like that's
typically, yes,
more the
yes,
vibe
yes.
of like okay.
Sometimes you
You
did
want
hear
some Valorous?
no
where there are sort of parties and someone has it and he makes some feats and then crashes.
okay.
But that's also sort of
No, I'll stick to my
Coffee.
I'm
Government mandated caffeine.
I'm fine.
Man, I got jazz too.
I've got my own medication to deal with. It's
Rev comes back after having put Miro to bed.
yeah. Okay. All right.
I'll
Please
go with
never
another
do that
Valorous.
again.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do
I'll
not have
go-
the mental capacity to deal with drug
We
addiction.
will keep drugs. Like you can. I have no issue with it personally if you want to use it, but like you know. Also, we did promise. I will turn to you, Rev. You do have to stop calling him old. I think that's why he wanted to try the drugs. You attack him every time. You tell him like, oh,
I
come
call him
on,
old as
man.
well, to be fair.
Like, you do it too, but Rev like
I'm
literally
sorry, I'm sorry. It's more of a joke, but I will turn it.
I know it's a joke, and I'm sure he sees it that way, but I think it's starting to get to him, considering how, considering that he was more than happy to take drugs.
I mean,
sense
the
it by
alternative was
trying.
to listen to Yermo. I mean, the alternative was to listen to Yermo sober, so.
Yes, I get it. And initially, I had no qualms against it. I thought it would be something to mellow him out. That's what I'm usually.
Yeah, no, I get it. I will stop.
There are for that.
Good.
As a parenthesis, in all of this, JumPy, are they like thinking back and like, man, I should have never accepted
Regretting.
this gig.
No.
Yes, JumPy. The AI.
Jumpy.
JumPy.
JumPy. I was so
That's
confused.
that's so
decide-
Japanese.
Yeah, I got it.
Didn't we decide to say JumPy because it has the pie symbol in its name?
JumPy.
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 What the fuck did I say?
JumPy.
She's Italian, so it comes out as Jum.
Yeah. But
So JumPy.
I'm calling them JP. That's what I'm.
JP is good.
Anyway, JP.
Okay.
Everyone can have
Are they, like, rethinking
his
their
own
whole-
nickname. So don't worry.
JP is. I'm sure. This is. Don't get.
You sorry.
Yes.
Irmo is leading in honest and valorous,
I will-
and whoever wants to join actually, even Yoneda.
I am interested. Yes.
I was already walking. I did not
Yeah.
stay for the whole
Oh,
shit.
you didn't even say. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His waiting at the fucking compass, like guys, come on.
Rev is
Yoneda was just
exhausted,
like
but also
drinking
is
tea.
concerned, so she will come with.
Yeah, I'm join. I'll join.
and I'll walk towards the compass, and I will. If I'm next to it, does it work? Can I touch it, or is it,
Yes,
or is it another spell slot
It seems to be yes.
or spell slot?
I'm pretty
Okay.
untouched and fully okay.
I don't know if it's
Same.
just me. I don't know if you. Okay, so I'll tell you guys. Yeah, so I kind of let it take some of my energy,
Mm-hmm.
my magical energy, and it kind of worked. I don't know if one of you want to try, but I am currently out of magic
I
energy.
I
I need like
am
an hour just rest to get it back.
I'm interested. I think maybe we should try. Did you say like this is like touching it? When I touch it, this happens. This would happen.
Could lay on
I
hands
mean,
also work?
I'll be honest. The compass had some kind of um recollection towards me. Like it has kind of familiarity towards me.
Well,
So I don't know if it will work for you, but if
I'm
you want
just
to try it,
I was more going to ask maybe we can like all put our hands on it at the same time, at least the three of us, and like I toss it some of my magic.
I I
But
feel like Inanis should try.
I think Inanis is out of magic right now. 'Cause-
While they were discussing this, I was going to touch it already, just to
Yeah,
see if
I
it's
feel
trying
like
to pull
Inanis.
energy.
I think it might have some kind of thing with palette elves.
Inanis,
Is
as
it
you
in
yes, go. You
Polylepsis?
put your hands on this hexagonal plate at the center of the hemisphere. It seems to.
Sorry, wait.
Mhm.
But Inanis was with me when we saw the compass, but it
Yes,
pointed towards me only. No, not to
yes,
Inanis. The
yes.
fuck? Why? Why? It doesn't make sense anymore.
You are fucking around and finding out, my man.
Okay,
Go
continue.
do that.
Do
Um,
I? What do I sense?
so as you put your hand, there's this longing, this sort of a suction on your hand, sort of trying to pull something. Do you have any magical spell slots?
Can I use my magical item?
Ooh,
Oh, a charge?
yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll
Uh,
use.
It would expand one of them.
Yeah, exactly. I would use the lowest one that is stored.
Okay, good. So it as it absorbs, you yeah you sort of you sort of feel drowsy as you feel depleted. It sort of sucks on borrowed energy. So even more so as again once you open your eyes, you find yourself no
Oh
longer with your friends.
shit.
For the others who are looking from the
Yes.
outward, you see Inan is just sort of goes to open his eyes, and as he opens his eyes lock on the sphere, and he's focused.
Can I as he has gone in there also touch the compass? I want to see if there is a link.
Yeah,
I
I'd say, uh-huh, yes. You put your hands on his,
sure.
and
Okay.
Inan is as sort of you open your eyes, and you are in this new terrain. Golden buildings, soot ground. There's this contrast between gold and black. And next to you, there's someone else, Valrus. Valrus, you emerge from what seems to be the fogs behind you. There seems to be a chain going from you to Inanis.
There we
You
go.
are joined by. It seems to be the chain seems to be emerging from your belly. Your for
Okay.
you have clothes and
Hey,
everything, but it seems
this
to be
works.
coming
Is
out
it
from your
like
torso,
ethereal? Is it like an
like an
ethereal
ethereal
chain?
chain. Yes,
This works.
Okay.
Sorry, I hope I like didn't intrude. I just wanted to see if this would work. But at least we can tackle this together
Let's see.
if you want.
Do I see the different symbols that
and
Guillermo was saying?
before you at the front, sort of at the center of the whole buildings and all, there is this massive temple, and as you sort of are you gonna approach it? They're far, so you cannot read right now, but you can approach.
Okay, so yeah, because they're at the temple. Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Sorry,
so I start walking.
Good.
okay.
I will.
One thing.
I will.
Yes.
What's there holding it? Is it still pointing towards me or no?
Right now, yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
interesting. Okay.
I
Um, uh,
I would Yoneda will also join, seeing this. We'd be like, oh, it's like tap.
you put your amoeboid hands on the lot, and again, it seems to suck something out of you. You feel drowsy, and as you guys are walking, you suddenly another chain appears, and Yoneda is there.
Hey.
So I like
Okay.
this. I like the speed on a short rest, please, so I can join. Um,
No, we
Tough
haven't
luck,
used
tough luck.
spells.
I
We
know, I know, I need a short rest to get my spell flow back.
Okay, okay.
Continue, continue, continue.
And yes, you keep on walking, and as you're going through this main street, so to say, to the side you see a pallid elf, Sparkles.
Mhm.
You correctly identify him as a silver elf. He
I
seems to
I
be
told you his name is Nimror.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
need to
Yes.
know. Okay, okay.
He seems to be building. The temple is finished, but you see he's building puppets from soot.
yeah. Hey,
And
So
I yell out.
oh,
Nimrod?
Nimrod, you know my name.
Yeah,
Ah,
How?
a friend of yours.
Yermo.
Yeah.
Irmo. I I don't know a Irmo,
I never
but
give him my name.
Ah,
Bird,
shit, yeah.
bird, bird
Bird,
like
yeah.
ah,
came by
yes,
probably about 10 minutes ago.
more like 10 years, but yes,
Ah,
yes. Um,
ah,
Holy shit!
ah. Okay,
so
I
damn.
see. Interesting.
are you the new explorers?
We are much like him, just curious about what this space is.
Oh,
We kind of shouldn't stay here too long. Let me just say that.
oh,
I think
oh.
I think we can stay
Visibly
here for a long
disappointed.
time because time goes faster out. Time goes faster in here and goes slower outside, so we should be fine.
That makes sense.
My time is like I've seen a lot of movies with this premise in mind, so I've got this one. I think I've got this one down. The
What do
stereotype.
you
Yeah.
want to see?
We're aging هناك قد ايه fast so technically we're aging ما
Huh?
نعرفش ايش كيف ريت يعمل راسي
No, no, no. It seems it is when you
sorry
leave that you get there because Yermo would know this. Yermo spent half an hour and it was half an hour outside. But in the time when he's left alone, time speeds up here.
That seems to be the
When
case.
there's no
that
anchor.
seems how it's
If it
working
wasn't done, even if
okay
it was the case, it's like if 10 years passed in our 10 seconds, then if we spent here like 2 hours, only a fraction of a second would have passed on the outside. So
yeah
it's
but I
fine.
don't want to age just
2
because I'm
seconds?
staying here
Age 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, this is not our physical forms, I'm pretty sure.
That's right, probably. In
Um,
fact, you have a chain that is tethered, so yeah.
yeah,
but
yeah.
still
Yeah, like, we just want to understand what the space is, and if there, our friend mentioned some markings and things that he couldn't understand. We are of the culture. Maybe we can piece it together a bit more.
Yes, you want to see the Eclipse Compass. Come,
Yes.
yes
come, look at
D-
my my
just
design.
What were you
one thing
making
never wrong
there while, like, you seem to be doing pretty good work there with the suit. It's very hard to make
It's
structures with suit.
an image, what you'd call a diorama
Hmm.
of the final days
Final days that have passed or final days that are coming?
that have passed.
Ah, okay.
My city, and
Oh,
he points.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Um, Not at all. For a
D-
Oh,
greater purpose.
ah, I see.
Nimrod do
I
you know
whispered one
us
of those.
Sorry, Nanis.
do you know us
No. Are you the one?
Who is the one?
I don't know
The one. The Rupture.
Credits.
Okay, bye. Good night.
We're done.
That's all,
We're done,
folks.
guys. Title drop. Title drop. Okay. The Rupture. Interesting.
The Rupture. We like the name Rupture. For us, does it mean anything? Like,
You
is it?
know, I mean, I suppose there was that moment when you all shared and you pooled sort of your
Uh-huh.
information.
Uh-huh.
You know that if you remember correctly, Yermo had a document which was titled Project Rapture. Rupture.
Mm.
So,
And it described this manufacture of a weapon.
okay. Okay. The one from the Rupture. Is that what he said? What were the
He
exact
said
words?
No,
the rupture.
The one, the Rupture. Okay.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Well, we'd like to see the Eclipse Compass, and yeah, we can look at that if that's all right with you.
I'd like to ask you to roll a persuasion check.
Okay. I got
There
a
is
20.
music, right? Or am I wrong?
There isn't right now.
There
no,
isn't?
not at the moment.
There isn't. No. I do have a 22 for my persuasion.
22. Okay, very nice. Let's increase.
Maybe I need to raise it from here. No,
Is it good now?
Yes, I can hear it.
Good.
I am not
Um,
hearing it.
He
Pretty
says,
sure it's.
friends of the bird guy. Yeah, I'll take you. And you see as he stands tall, he's slightly taller than you guys, thin, very scrawny, lanky, and he comes to you, Inanis, and he extends his hand.
I take it, and as soon as I take it, I ask, "What happened to the Void Elves?"
The Void Elves. Well, the rift happened. We brought the rift.
You brought the rift?
Yeah, yes.
How?
And he looks around you, and he sort of focuses on the golden city.
I take it in. I see.
Do not be scared. You.
I'm not.
And he looks at you curiously. Hmm. Of course you aren't. And he sort of gestures to the center. And you move slowly to the temple. You get to this golden temple, and yes, before you there's sort of a tapestry edged into the wall, the golden walls. I'd say with as many eyes and with your passive perceptions and all, you get there seems to be a story said here. There's even as you go in and out, sort of to see the entirety of the structure. Uh, there seems to be an elf. An elf finds a shard, and you see he goes towards a fountain, and you see him communicating with something. There's something within the fountain, and then you see the same elf in a different sort of area. He has 5 shards, and he distributes them. He divides them with his spears. His spears, you see different elves doing some magnificent feats. Some eliminating some enemies, some monsters, others creating safe zones, safe planets. And you see yet another elf. He creates. He is within the city, this golden city, and you see everyone within the city. All the elves seem to be next to him, in worship. He's standing there with one shard in hand, and you see there's a crack drawn next to the shard. And you get this gist, this story. There are different elves in different sort of paintings. They don't seem to be all consistent the same elf.
But do they seem more to be silvers or void elves, or
It's difficult to say because it's
there's
all etched in gold.
no
Yes.
exactly? Okay, okay.
Yes. At the center, there's the elevated platform. There's the hemisphere, the compass needle. But this time, you do see there's the map. Exactly. There's the map.
We have any equipment?
No, it doesn't seem so. It's just
I-
your basic clothing, and exactly
Okay.
no equipment.
Do I have my holy symbol?
It doesn't seem to be here. No.
Sorry to interrupt you for a second. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Just a bit low.
Yeah, I imagine as much.
There's no music DM, by the way.
Yes.
Oh,
we
sorry.
did stuff.
This I forgot to do repeat.
Because my microphone cut off, so I was trying to fix it while you were doing that thing. Just now got it working.
Can I try to so just to see
Just move it, you know?
and cast just light here?
It doesn't seem to take hold. No.
Nothing. Okay.
No. And as you cast it, magic doesn't come. There's no magic in this place. There's no what you refer to as the magica particle, which is used to create magic. And even as you look closely to Yoneda, you see two chains. Actually, what I forgot to say.
Okay.
I'm going from you to Yoneda.
Wait, two chains just from me to Yoneda.
Yes.
Wait. Not one chain to me and one chain to Yoneda, Jafiri.
One chain to you and two chains to Yoneda.
Oh. Weird.
Sorry, because I missed a little
Can
bit. Let her continue.
Can I like take the two chains and tuck just to see?
Yeah,
There's
as you
an,
tug, Yoneda, you feel a pull, and in fact, both chains seem to be coming from different areas. They seem to be not uniform. One seems to be coming from more of a upper torso. The other is from your abdomen, lower abdomen, sort of kind of thing.
And where do they connect to Yoneda?
No, that's
Is
just
it
where
like
they
the
connect
same?
to you. They connect
Okay.
to you at the from the upper torso and the lower abdomen. And in honest, all the chains seem to be coming from one point. Your navel, your belly button.
Okay.
There's something about amoeboids that have a different organ that we don't know about. Alright, I don't know.
Yoneda, go ahead and roll an intelligence.
No.
Sure. I'm good with those. That is just intelligence.
Yes.
That is 15.
15. With 15, yes. You start clinking the dots. You think the sickness, before you were quite sick, and there's a number of things that can affect that. 2 chains? Could you be going through mitosis?
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Yoneda's pregnant.
Am I fucking
Who fucked you?
You know that amoeboids don't
No.
procreate in the normal sense. They
Yeah. You might
They-
was.
They're asexual.
they create. They are mitosis, like a bacterium would.
Yeah. You're still
Yeah,
pregnant.
they divide. They split. No, not pregnant. She's
You,
literally not pregnant.
We have Mpreg in our campaign.
You are bolstering a new patch of little microbes in your body. That counts.
You are procreating.
Oh.
Right?
Sure.
No.
Why the long
It's not even
face?
procreate. It's not technically procreation.
Not procreating. You are
Reproducing, no? I think.
reproducing. Yes. you're
Yeah,
correct.
That's still pregnancy,
You are-
man.
it is. It is. No, it's not
No,
pregnancy.
yeah.
Asexual reproduction.
Yeah.
Pregnancy involves sexual reproduction.
There are two chains on you, my
Two
guy.
distinct things.
There are two chains on you, my guy.
Two chains
Right
on you.
now, whatever that may mean on a human basis, you are pregnant.
But Yoneda is not human, so
Exactly. So, yeah. So yes, but you've never thought about this.
Even
But
when you
but
never-
indeed, as you sort of start linking the dots, sickness followed by I mean, this is a clear giveaway. It seems there are two beings. Okay, quite standard for you amoeboid creatures. This is how you reproduce as a race.
so this is
Weird.
not. It's not something I can will to happen or not happen. Something that can happen.
Exactly. Yes, precisely. When you know from the information on your race that when there comes a time when the amoeboid seems to be independent and self-sustaining, that should it have an abundance of resources, it may decide to reproduce. Sort of, it's something that happens innately and automatically.
I'll say out loud. Huh. Only took like what, couple of like around 120 years. It's fine. And I'll kind of pull up the chain like at myself. I was like, would I know how long this how fast will I divide?
I'd say you could approximate. It typically takes. It's not that long. But typically takes a week or two.
Okay. And is the new amoeboid that splits from me, is it a let's say personality wise, is it a copy or is it different?
So it's different. There are so once you procreate, it's not creating a new one. It's more you become two. Now, which direction these two new beings take, it depends. There have been a lot of cases where at least one of them continues its predecessor's sort of vibe, sort of route. There have been cases where one or both of them have taken a completely different sort of path. But still, the experiences of you pass on to both.
Both.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I'm scared.
Even
Some
Pugnonetto.
echo
Even
bullshit.
Pugnonetto.
Echo bullshit right here.
He's going to have a different cowboy hat, and that's the only thing that's good.
This sounds like a
Yep.
level up to me, you know?
I don't know. Okay, we'll deal with that.
I'm not emotionally prepared.
Okay.
I won't say anything
Yeah,
else.
we don't.
Fair enough.
Other than
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
120 something years.
Okay. Looked at you
Because
for.
amoeboids are old. Isn't like
Yes,
amoeboids can get like really old. I'm not sure if the rest of the crew knows.
I don't. I didn't have
It's
the
showing
context.
the mystery.
But yeah, I know you're talking to two elves, so honestly, that's the least like.
You're talking to a 60-year-old.
Yeah, I'm 40 something, and I'm just in like, I am a child.
That's true.
This is me going like essentially through my teenage
No, I
phase.
tell to you and
Okay.
I think you know why you have 2 chains.
So this
You
is
can-
okay. We don't have to be concerned.
Yeah.
Okay,
mm,
that's
Yeah.
No, we should
There's-
should be okay.
there's too much things happening all at once.
Let's continue to move. Then we'll talk outside.
Yeah,
Things
yeah, right.
Oh.
Like we've dealt with decayed, left derelict ships, bugs, AI, compass, Nimrod. This can wait. Sorry, Nimrod. It's just it's been a
Lead the way,
long
thank you.
it's been a long day. I understand for you, like years are passing here. It's just been a long day for us. Okay, we can. Okay, so I not speaking. I missed a little bit the rundown, but it's fine. Unlike what the text was saying. But I want to just like actually approach Nimrod. And I'm like, I'll ask a bit. Do I give off anything to you?
Not as such, no.
Okay. That makes me feel better. Alright. Interesting. This is all very interesting. Nice. Thanks for the gifted sub. Okay. Have we walked inside by this point, or are we still outside looking? Okay, alright.
You've walked inside. I'll give you a rundown later.
Yeah. I don't want to like waste this stuff.
Just a brief summary. Elf finds shard. Elf
Yes.
distributes 5 shards to different elves. Different elves create do magnificent things. One of them specifically creates the rift.
Okay, one of them specifically creates the rift. Interesting.
Does someone ask why
this-
you're more so interested in your compass? Anyone?
Not
You're
yet.
not
You're
there,
not
so
Well, I know I'm not there.
yeah, we'll get with the
I know. I'm just trying to understand why.
So does this mean anything to me specifically to Valorous?
Yeah.
I'd say it aligns with what you know about the
Okay.
rift.
Okay.
But this is all before the rift.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is
And there's other than the symbols, is there any text?
No,
that we
not text,
can
but
read.
actually, you would be able to read, and actually, you'd have actually had a chance on the real one outside, where you have the elven runes, and as you approach this hemisphere, you see these runes seem to be guidelines on how to use this.
that's nice.
There seems to be these commands that you can issue to the sphere, to the Eclipse Compass, by placing your hand, and they do go in detail. You place your hand and you expend some of your magical energy, which it absorbs, and you issue a command. Now the command could be find or show. So you can have, for example, find this object, and it will point to an object. Show will also will reveal a map and depict stuff. Don't worry. I'm gonna send you this stuff. There's no need to write it.
When you say
I-
if I just to clarify, when you say find, does it mean star chart find? Like, does it give me a map that I can chart and avoid jump to?
No, because that
Okay.
would be the calculation. So in this case, it would just give you a rough sketch. It will show
Okay.
you holographically where it is,
Like a
but it will not show you
cluster.
how to void jump.
Alright. Okay.
And the
Just
calculation
checking.
is required.
Just checking.
That's fair. Yes. So and then there's question mark, maybe more in Elven.
So someone was trying to decipher this.
Yes, that's what
Okay.
it seems. And then the Elven text progresses.
This is just
into
to
scratches.
confirm.
Progresses
This is
into scratch.
on this is from the outside when we're still in the shuttle, or the compass here in this dreamscape.
They seem to be a duplicate.
Okay, it's okay.
Nimrod, these etchings, do you know who made them?
I
Okay.
did.
Why did they become so jagged and scratchy at this point?
Are they?
Are they? Do they mean something to you?
Yes, it continues.
What does it say?
Those who don't understand cannot know.
Oh,
Once you understand, then you'll be worthy.
did something change? What happened at this point to you? Did something like reveal itself to you? Perhaps we can learn to understand.
Nothing changed. But if
Okay.
you don't understand, then the compass doesn't want you to know.
So,
But we can
just to
understand this
confirm,
part.
Ooh, maybe it revealed something to you then.
Okay.
So just to confirm, the first commands, everyone, like myself and Faris, we can understand them,
Yes,
but
they seem
nothing
to be
more.
in Elven. Yes, exactly. So they seem to be instructions. It's more like
Okay,
a
okay.
rough sketch. So the creature Nimrod would have been deciphering some stuff. You do see they are edged in the gold, so it seems to be that they were edged
Mm-hmm.
into the gold. These instructions, and he was trying stuff out.
And then it divulges into this
Yes.
scratch marks. And the scratch marks, do they also seem chiseled, or do they seem like have been clawed in?
They seem to be clawed in, actually. Yes.
Okay. How do his hands look?
His nails seem to be eroded. But not to the extent. I mean, gold is gold. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's interesting.
Can I do some sort of check to see if I can figure out what creature might have done these
Okay.
marks?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a. In this case, let's see. I'm gonna say Arcana at this.
Okay.
It has been more than an hour in real time. Irma would join with a short rest.
Okay.
Up to you, DM.
And
It an hour is a long time.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So.
Considering the an hour hasn't passed in IRL yet, I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
actually-
it's a packed spell slot, so and the short is to be there, but up to
You
you.
do know that the others didn't expend a special.
Yeah, we didn't expand this first.
Ooh.
Yeah. We just
Yeah.
touched it. We just touched it. We didn't
Oi,
fix it.
why the fuck not?
Only
Only one
No,
person needed
no,
to.
give us the
One
power.
person needed.
Fuck.
That's why I did it after. I was like, I wonder if I can piggyback off of someone else, and it
I'll
worked.
put my hand on it then.
Yeah,
I'll put my hand on it then.
Valrys told you this.
Um,
Can I inherently block the connection?
It doesn't seem something that you can control because it's more your static body and someone is
okay.
piggyback.
I'm putting my hand on it.
You you put your hand on it and you the four of you are within in
Hi,
the
Irmo.
temple, and now there's Irmo behind
Hello.
you.
Uh,
Yes.
I was wondering why you didn't join. You seemed very excited about it, Irmo.
I thought I had to expel a magic to it.
No, man.
Yeah, it's piggyback ride.
The whole I guess I couldn't have told you after the fact, so maybe fair enough to have a see. Then you could try it. Experimentation's always fun.
before Yermo joined us, I was going to ask, is the compass currently pointing to a specific direction or showing something?
No, it seems to be static, pointing. You do see within the hemisphere there is the general sort of system where you are at right now currently. So between the nebulous reach, and the whispering expanse behind you, and it's pointing towards the sepulchre star. That's the
Okay. And I touch the scripture and say in Elvish, find a mirror.
Oh, okay, good.
Smart.
Find Milra.
Smart.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. You see the compass, sort of the hologram, shifts and it starts to zoom in onto the nebulous reach, specifically on the Nebulian system where you're going. And the exactly, and the sort of the arrowhead of the compass points to the system. It is still generic. But you do get there's the central star, which is a soft green star. You see, this is quite a new galaxy, so you see a lot of dust, this primordial dust, and then there are a number of planets. Let me tell you how much. There are 5 planets within the system around this greenish star.
But it's not
And
specific.
one of them,
Ah,
sorry,
sorry, continue.
it's not specific, so it's pointing in general to this. Um, but uh, but I suppose one of them would be on your ship sort of information, which is Turan, and you'd know it is
So
the
that is where we need to go.
exactly yes,
But it's
the fourth planet. Mhm.
is this so this is happening before Yermo joins or now Yermo joins as this is
I
happening?
think now
It
Guillermo
probably
joins, and
joins as soon as I
Okay.
did
So I'll be
this.
like, oh good, actually Yermo, I want to confirm something. Should this be pointing to a
It is-
specific planet? You mentioned your parents are on a very specific planet.
Yes. The compass shows what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of directs
Yes.
you to where you want to be.
Inanis just did a very smart thing and asked about where our target is.
Well, yeah. If it doesn't, what does it show? What do
It's
I
showing
see?
a solar system, but not a planet specific.
pointing towards the solar system.
Could she
It
be
is-
in space? Maybe could
it
she
just-
be flying in
It
that
could be
solar
possible
system?
that she's hiding where she's meant to be.
Perhaps. Or maybe she is in a space where she cannot be found rather than her trying.
Well, I mean,
As in it's
I'll be
both.
honest.
It could be
I'm
both.
very new to where the compass works, but
Yeah,
it
I'm
seems
just,
to be quite accurate to
yeah,
think that they're not.
I'm just trying to take from your experience and replicate.
Yeah, I mean, my experience is that it kind of shows stuff that are not hidden.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I feel like
Can
the person
I-
we're trying to find is trying to be hidden. So maybe
While-
the compass is limited to what it's meant to find.
While I'm touching and issue this command, can I use my channel divinity and try to force my shape void
Yes, your
through the
channel divinity
compass?
would work. And what are you trying to do with the channel divinity?
I try to force the channel divinity to open a pocket to where Emirra is
Ooh.
and show her the entryway. Not sure if it
Whoa.
works, I'm just trying to force.
Whoa.
Same.
So confused as what you're trying
That's
to do.
incredible. If that works, it's incredible.
I don't know.
You create like a pocket.
I'm using my channel my channel divinity,
Uh-huh.
and it's not a specific feature of channel divinity.
Yes,
but
yes, I mean,
I'm
uh-huh.
assuming that my capabilities, my class features are quite related to this location. So my thought process is to force my shape void to open my pocket dimension in front of a mirror
That's interesting.
in
That's
front of
very
the mirror,
interesting.
but
and
Amira is
show.
not here.
It's not in this area, but I'm not sure if the compass can maybe
Uh-huh.
Focusing on a
facilitate.
mirror.
Okay.
Just trying. I mean,
Uh-huh. I'd say you do this. You'd see the creature gets agitated.
Nimrod.
Wait,
Uh,
the creature,
Nimrod.
Nimrod?
Nimrod,
Okay.
yeah.
Nimrod.
The
As
only
you
other
as you're
person.
casting this, as you're shaping this void stuff, you see he sort of looks at you with these sort of closed eyes. There's nothing that happens per se with the compass itself. It still points towards the system, but he says, "You are not allowed here." Oh no, I made a mistake.
Why?
Can I try to intervene and say, who is the one? We'll try to help you. These are my friends.
No, he already said. Answer that.
Well, I'm trying to intervene and say like these are with me. Like we'll try
Go ahead,
help
roll a
find the
persuasion.
one.
Another persuasion check.
Fuck.
By the way, backtracking,
Thank you, yes.
my
The
Arcana
Arcana.
was 26.
26.
Damn.
So the scratches. It seems to be, even as you're analyzing it, there's remnants of
Not good, guys.
a spell of sorts. Nothing human could have done this. Either a spell or a monster. You're not sure.
Can I discern what kind of spell would allow this?
I'd say with a 26, something similar to a spell that you would be aware of. Sort of an Arms of Hadar, a similar thing. You have where visually these claws, sort of these arms, but it could be a claw. They could take forms of claws, which could be used to scratch. But there's multiple
Ooh.
spells. I'm using that as a basic spell that you would
An
know of.
eldritch
But it could be
vibe.
it could be a
And
Yeah, it's
if
8 for
if
me.
a
Sorry.
if a monster, is there anything that I would also be like, maybe it could be this?
monster. It's weird, like a werewolf. Something with scratches. It seems to be like these.
Yeah.
3 stretches, like a Wolverine almost.
But even these scratches, sometimes there are two. Sometimes they seem
Hugh
to cross each
Jackman.
other. It's
Could be Hugh, you know. He was everywhere.
Can I join in this persuasion that here also? Because I was like about to interact with Nimrod as he was being very. I'm just like perhaps you don't understand your reason. Also, I don't really understand what Inanus just did. To be fair, so
Go ahead
You
and
want
do
to
a
give me
persuasion as well.
advantage, or you want to roll by yourself?
I'll roll by myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. So 26.
Woo!
26.
Big money.
Trying to just compensate.
Let's see.
We're just trying to understand. We need no harm to the space. If anything, I was going to ask you if you need anything and why you're forced, or if you're forced to be here.
No, I'm not forced. I don't need anything.
Food, water.
I simply wait.
You wait for the one.
Indeed.
Okay.
Who is the one?
I do not know yet.
What is he to you? What does he mean to you?
Sorry. Do you see the same that I do on the compass?
So
Answer that
he'll
one.
respond to Valrus first.
Ah,
He'll
okay,
respond to
okay.
Valrus first. So remind me, you said what is the
What-
one to you?
Yeah, what is the one to you? What does this being mean to you?
The one is who will connect us all.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He will connect us to the creator. We have strayed away.
I think I understand.
I simply want to ask, where did you come by all this information?
Ancient lore. Our forefathers knew what they were doing. But then the others, they destroyed everything.
In the rift?
No, the rift afterwards. I created the rift. We created.
Ooh.
We? Okay.
Can I? Oh, this is risky.
This will be risky.
I am part of many, he says.
I am
Yes.
part of...
Can I? Fuck. Can I hold his hand? And can I cast something that the rifters give to me
Probably the cost won't happen, but
to like
we'll see.
channel something? Does that work?
Spells don't seem to have an effect in this space.
Can I try to summon the guy who talked to me?
Right, so
You try?
don't bring your
Is there a link Give me a link, DM.
No,
Give me a link.
not here.
My brain is fuzzy.
There's information. It's just a bunch of information.
It's too
Not
much
here.
information.
DM,
Yes.
Yoneda would like to ask the guy if I can use the compass, like much like our friends have already.
He says, yes.
And I will see on a limb. I will say Yermo.
Yurmo.
See if it pans to where we were in space, or if it pans to somewhere else.
Ooh. Interesting.
You see, mhm. It will go towards the Mo Algar.
Mo Algar.
The Mo where you emerge
Okay.
Okay.
in this area of
So
the
it,
universe.
so it was where we were in space when we touched it, but more or
No.
less.
No.
No,
No,
Or
this is for
previous.
jumps. This is for jumps
before
away.
before it jumps away. Indeed.
Okay.
Okay, but delayed. Anything special
I'll-
on this?
I'll reach up. I'll reach up to as well, and I will say Valrus.
It remains in the same direction.
Okay,
Oh.
in Algar as well.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, we didn't get a doppelganger here, accidentally or something.
I'd like to put Inanis in.
DM, a question. Did I use my
Amazing.
channel divinity or not?
Sorry.
Did I use? Did I
You did
use?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, can I focus something that's not someone I know?
I think
Can I-
you need
can
a
I-
name.
then-
I think you need a
As in-
name, buddy.
As in, can I focus the
Jeff.
blue spot I
I'm
saw
Jeff.
on the map?
It doesn't work. But
Hmm.
even if you focus on a person, you don't need to utter its name. It goes there.
I'm focusing on the blue spot it gave me when it showed me the 5, the one things.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't seem to. At least it remains where it was before.
Nimro, your fucking thing is
Moalgar.
broken.
Nimrod, who made this?
Who made this?
Yeah.
It's difficult to say. In a sense, I made it.
Oh. Why
But
is
I
it?
don't, but I'm still learning what it is that I made.
Wow.
You made this. And when you say why is it difficult, in a sense, do you not remember making it, or was it you made it by accident?
The latter.
You made it by accident. Interesting. It's very intricate for something to be made accidentally.
DM question. Can I with it to stop showing anything? No visuals.
Yes, there is in fact part of the instructions which I'll give you the full list. But there is find. I believe it was follow. Sorry, find. Show and stop.
What's the difference? What's the difference between find and show? Well, what is it? When I say find, when I think find Valrus, and when I think show Valrus, what are the two outputs?
Show Valrus doesn't give anything.
Okay.
Show is more for a solar system.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So
Demonstrate versus seek.
Yes. Exactly. Seek.
okay.
So in my case, if I say it as I phrased it before, so just stop. What
Yes.
happens?
You see the needle sort of dies down. It points sort of parallel to the earth, and the hologram sort of vanishes.
And what do we see in the interior? Is it the same thing as we saw on the ship, or Is there something
Right.
different now?
Right now, in fact, it's the same as in the ship.
Okay.
It seems to be static. It's not pointing towards anything. Yeah.
Also, Valdris,
Mhm.
when you said that's something like quite complex
Mhm.
to be made accidentally, Yoneda would like instinctively chime in and say, well, there's a lot of babies that are made accidentally, and people are pretty complex.
I suppose, but this isn't made of organisms and chemicals. This is made of metal and alloys.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying this ain't
Its
complex. I'm
power
just saying that.
is not
I'm
controlled.
just yeah, no, I get it, Wisely. I see what you're going for.
I did not fornicate with the gold.
Yes, that was the logical conclusion. That was the logical conclusion. This guy fucked the void rift and it made a compass. Obviously. Obviously.
I ain't judging what you do on your own spare time as long as it doesn't
Of
hurt you or
course.
any other people.
This
So,
makes sense.
But
Okay.
I said,
Okay.
get reminded of
I'd like to go
that
to
place.
Limror.
Yes.
If no one has anything, I'd like to ask him why has it focused on me?
It must be the previous explorer's command. It was long ago, but it was the female elf,
Mm.
Rhonda.
Is Rhonda any of the names of the ship people?
It is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
assume, yeah.
He's one of the.
Why did it ask to find me?
Well,
What
they wanted to go to Anarchia.
It said they were following the shard of omnipresence.
does this ring any bells?
Not at all. No
To
one.
me, maybe. Think.
Not even you. No.
Whoa.
Um,
Can I pull up my sword? Is my sword
You don't
visible?
have.
We don't have anything.
Nothing.
No.
okay.
Okay, I'd like to ask the compass to find the sword of omnipresence.
The shard.
It
Shard of omnipresence.
takes you back to Mo Algar.
Okay. This is weird.
Okay. Interesting.
Nimrod, perhaps you can explain why maybe this is the case. It is pointing in a location where we once were when we are asking it of where we are, but we are not there. Is this a matter of time dilation?
No. From what I understand, the compass only detects where significant gravity wells
Huh?
are.
Okay.
It cannot detect in the dark, in the black.
So once we
So where we were a long
near a planet, it will update our location to that planet.
I imagine.
Interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Are there other? We are accessing this compass through a replica of it in a different space. Does this make sense to you, or is this new information? We are not
Maybe
here.
yes, but you can use it outside of this realm.
Okay.
I'm
I-
simply meant to
I
be
can.
a guide.
Understood.
I'm a fragment of what I was.
Okay. Are there other compasses like the one? Are there more than one externally?
There shouldn't.
There shouldn't. Okay.
I think Valorous, I think I may be able to channel it outside of this realm.
If Nimrod says that we can all access it from outside of the realm, I assume it
Oh,
is
if we
just-
can all then fair. But I've noticed a recent change to my weapon.
Not special here, Mo.
We'll look into it.
I'm gonna have a look when we're back.
Okay, Nimrod. We apologize for upsetting you if we've done something that is. I don't wish to gloss over and ignore. Okay. If perhaps we will we will restrict our visits here to those that you are more welcoming to, if that would make you more comfortable.
Like me.
It matters not. I am a guide. I am here to help bring the one.
Alright. I think that's fair. The explorers that you mentioned before, you refer to them in this very particular title. Do you call them that because they call themselves that, or because they have significance to your reason to be here?
The explorers are the ones who find, who will make the one whole again.
The prior explorers passed away. The ones
That's
who came
unfortunate.
here.
That's unfortunate. They played their role.
Did
I'll
they
play my
know
role.
that they were playing their role, or did they ask questions in the same way that we are? Were they as confused as we are?
Very much the same.
Okay.
I've met many elves.
Only elves.
Always elves.
Except today.
Except
Am
today.
I the oh.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Well, you've got 2 new races on your docket. So,
Very interesting.
diversity strengthens diversity, they say.
The one welcomes all.
That's good.
I like this the one. I think he's a great guy.
Sure. Alright. Thank you, Nimrod.
Sure.
Other than this building, are there other spaces? Other things?
No, it seems it extends a few blocks and then just gives into this thick, shadowy fog.
Oh. Interesting. Do I feel anything here, being in this space and being in this area?
You feel the lack of things. It's weird. There's virtually you feel almost like naked because there's no magica particles that you
Yeah.
can use.
But
You'd imagine this would be what the dead magic zones
Mm.
feel like. And in fact, you actually are familiar with that actually. Yeah, this feels exactly what the dead magic zones.
But
feel.
do I feel access to my feature of to telestep?
Mm,
Can I teleport at all?
fortunately not.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know that within the dead magic zones you could, just as an FYI,
Okay. Yeah.
because you've done it before.
Interesting.
Oh.
Do I feel any connection with this place at all? Nothing.
No, not at all. No.
Like using the ability, I feel no like longing for the rift or anything.
No, not really.
Damn. Interesting.
if I understand that maybe this was also upsetting to you, Nimrod, but to us, did the prior explorers, were they able to read past what we are reading?
No,
Did they read the same or less?
the same.
Interesting.
No one has been privy to the second half, it seems.
Interesting.
What does second half hold?
The Eclipse will show those who need to know.
And technically, just for reference, Yermo, you couldn't read the Elven script because it was Elven.
No, I couldn't.
What do you speak languages? Just
Me or Val?
everyone. As in Irma.
Common, Thieves, Cont, and Uncommon.
I'm just common and Elvish. I don't have anything else.
Common, Amoeboid, and Ignin.
Okay, no Ignan.
No one got them deep speech.
And they have something else.
I will
Yeah.
use export duplication to duplicate what I see.
I
though.
can. I can also learn the language automatically of any creature that I morph into.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You can
That's Nimrod.
touch
Can
Nimrod.
you duplicate exactly into Number?
I will attempt to. So whilst conversation is happening, because I need to touch the creature.
You can ask him.
Let's see if it works in this.
You can always ask.
This
This is a biological
area.
thing, so
It's not exactly a biological thing.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
this
a
is
magic thing.
an ethereal
yeah.
place or
It
something.
Yeah.
might,
So who knows?
might not work, but you know, we try.
Let's try.
Yeah,
I will
I
have
will.
command
Yeah,
I
then.
will tell him.
Let's see.
I will tell him. Would you mind if I assume your form?
Assume my form.
So he's changing.
No.
He's changing. He's changing. Oh my god!
You know.
Immediately
Universe.
he reappears as nothing. We are back.
Who's the fucker?
He extends his hand.
Okay.
I touch. As an action, I touch a living creature and assume if a living creature. We don't know. Like this,
That's true.
automatically we will now know if the
That's true.
if he is living.
Very true.
And assume its general form. You gain the ability to speak and understand that creature's language. And if the target has burrowing, climbing, or swimming speed, you gain those with the same speed up to maximum 40 feet.
Unfortunately, you do not. He's not living. This is a fragment of his memory that is guarding this
Ah.
place. It's an ethereal place that you are in.
When you touch, is there touch feeling like a,
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
so it's not like a hologram or a spirit, it's just like conceptually
it's
he's not a
like a-
living creature.
An ethereal thing. It's like a meta plane.
And-
to say.
Ah,
Not,
we're
not
in a
like
dream.
hard light, more like a
we're energy,
It's
right?
more like you've read. Most of you haven't done planar travel, but there are, especially in the
Astral projectioning shit.
It's like astral projectioning, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
was worth a shot.
Yeah, no, for sure. Alright.
There is a lot of Elven to read through. I'd say the find and seek were the first few.
So there are more commands that we actually have access to.
Yes. It is very archaic Elven, and in fact it does take you a while, what I would say, for you to sort of decipher. But the most immediate ones were find, seek, and
Stop.
and stop. Yes. I'd say if you'd like to, over the following few hours, while the sort of the engine is recovering, you could try to go over everything. You can even do it outside of this meta plane.
Oh, okay. So the writing is on the outside as well.
There's the same exactly.
Yeah.
And you could sort of decipher this archaic Elven into sort of what you understand.
Okay, we can do that.
I would assist with this.
We will leave you be, Nimrod.
I'll become one of you.
Yeah, that's fair. You can do that. And then I can disguise self as you just so that we maintain a rule of fear.
And
Never.
as we pan out, we have the four of you are gathered around the sphere within the shuttle. You all seem to be sort of deciphering and taking notes on what it does. The Eclipse Compass pointing towards Yermo, and zooming further out, Rev Raimi is alone on the ship. At one point in time, Mirius comes to keep you company. And
how's she doing?
And you chat.
I'm worried. I am extremely concerned. I am exhausted, but I'm worried and I'm scared that if I leave, something bad will happen, and I won't be there to help, and I'm having a panic attacks and help.
And Mirius tries to sort of console you. Says, "You got this. We got this far. Look how far we've gotten from that prison planet." And you know what? I do think, for what it's worth, I do think that we're making a difference.
I'm like, thank you, like in the smallest voice ever, because of this.
JP, I hope, gives like a little music note.
Yeah, yes, exactly. JD comes in on the screen.
R2D2 noises right now.
And
Please don't
with
swaz
that,
Lucasfilms.
and with that, we conclude our session.
Lovely.
Very nice.
We get there for us finally.
Yes.
Very nice.
Now we get the full rest. Yes.
Can I get my long rest, please?
Yes, you.
Yes.
I have
You
managed I have managed to get through 2 sessions without wasting a single resource. That should be an
Wow.
achievement.
Achievement unlocked. Beautiful.
Not do
uh,
anything for 2 sessions.
You negotiated with the AI. You got a new crew member on board. You
Yeah.
explored
Splendid.
this new eldritch sort of Eclipse Compass.
We
And
we have a
what?
we have a panopticon now on our ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a sci-fi device that can find anything and anyone anywhere.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, okay, yeah, exactly. This.
Curiously, Russell, does my sword, is there some kind of conflict within the hilt or no? Nothing at all.
Conflict? What do you mean?
Like, does the energy from the compass conflict with the rifters conflict? Like with the Rufter's energy?
That's for me to know and you to find
Oh,
out.
okay, but then there's no like static energy going on within the hilt.
Doesn't seem.
You're being
Okay.
torn apart.
Maybe.
Molecule
It won't-
You're
It
about
won't
to
be the-
mitosis, Yermo, and you're
It
not
won't be the
supposed to
first time.
mitosis.
It told me the first time. I
Uh,
changed
indeed,
gods
uh,
between
you-
session.
Whenever you found out that you are
Pregnant.
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 It's not pregnant.
Pregnant.
It ain't.
and well, you know, another Tuesday. So
So Wednesday.
good. And
Well,
now-
Jesus.
It's Tuesday somewhere.
It's Tuesday somewhere.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Is
somewhere.
it? I think we're too close to Thursday for it to be Tuesday somewhere.
It's maybe Wednesday morning.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
With that, we
Copyright,
stop.
copyright.
Next,
Lovely.
you long rest. I will give you the
Yes.
information that you've deciphered.
Lovely.
I'd say for the deciphering, I would require an intelligence check from those people involved, so that I can see how much if I can give
Then
you
Is
every
this
order
then
information.
just intelligence?
An intelligence check for deciphering the archaic
Okay.
elven.
Then I will allow Yoneda to take my form. I will free the sky self as Yoneda, and I will provide spiritual support as you guys do the thing, because I have no intelligence to speak of.
I can help ish. I have high intelligence.
Do you have Elvish
You
though?
don't speak elven.
I have Elvish
Yeah.
though, so maybe not. Yeah.
I will cast bless.
Okay.
Let's
Good.
Okay, solid.
Guidance, I
This
think.
is a minute, right?
Huh?
Guidance, I think, is what you need, not
But
bless.
I think bless is for
Well,
attacks, no?
bless is for us, for the boat, if it helps. Then I'll shift on to guidance.
But bless is for attack rolls and saves.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
only
yeah,
yeah,
no,
goes
yeah.
and saves.
I have-
That's
I
why.
believe
That's
so.
why I'm saying like guidance is what you
Okay,
really want.
yes, I forgot.
What you need is enhanced ability, but
That would be
That'd be
ideal.
great.
Yes, it's all
That's for another day.
I forgot. Well, then, do we do only one roll with advantage or separate, Yoneda?
I'd say in this case, separate would make more sense.
Okay, so I guide myself.
Yes.
You want to do it now? You're doing it now.
Got a 16.
No, no.
I'd say, given that you can guidance willingly, you can guidance yourself at one moment, guidance Yoneda in some points, critical points of his discovery. So Yoneda go roll
cool.
guidance as well,
Nice. So that
because it's
is
more like you're
18
having individual
plus-
breakthroughs.
That's a
Just straight
17.
intelligence. Straight intelligence.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes.
25.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
No, I rolled low.
Oh, still 17 is
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good. This is a straight roll. So when I say straight rolls, the disease would be appropriate. So
Yeah.
very
I mean, the max you can technically get is a 25 if you don't have guidance.
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
Exactly with guidance.
Guidance bumps you up a
Right,
little bit more.
because yeah, that's why.
Still very impressive. Good. So I will deliver what
Lovely.
you decipher from this thing. The find, seek, and these are immediate, but then
Mhm.
they devolve. So. Good.
Lovely.
And that's where we
Nice.
stop. Thank you for all of you who are watching. We shall meet again for this specific campaign in 2 weeks. But keep in touch on our socials for any events we may do. We may do an Among Us. It's in the works. We'll see where.
And also maybe a Sleeping Gods session
And the Sleeping Gods.
at
Yes.
3. So
Your episode exactly.
yeah. So
Beautiful.
stick around, everyone. Thank you, Margaret DM,
Perfect.
and we shall
Have a good
raid
one.
out and yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was such a good session, man. I really enjoyed that. That was so good.